Okay, so just a couple of items of housekeeping. I've had a rethink about corners giving you cover, and I kind of realized that the problem with that is just that it grants cover equally to both sides, and so when we're already like, you know, cramped in small corridors and things, and kind of just wishing that we could clear the nasal passage, it doesn't make sense to just sort of slow things down just for no reason. So going forward, I'm thinking no more half cover from corners, unless anyone has any objections.
None whatsoever.
Objection?
Sounds good.
Another thing I think actually came up in the session before last, which was at one point I wanted to have a creature throw a spear at someone, but I wasn't sure if they only had like one spear or like, do they run out of spears? Like, how does that work? Fun fact, it turns out that the monster manual actually says that NPCs carry 2d4 pieces of ammunition for thrown weapons and 2d10 pieces of ammunition for projectile weapons, like bows and crossbows and things. So that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's definitely good. Write that down.
Yeah.
What was the calculation
Uh,
again?
2d4 pieces of ammunition for thrown weapons and 2d10 pieces of ammunition for projectile weapons.
Yep. Actually, might be relevant for other campaigns I'm running, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, because like usually when you have a character, like it specifies. So I was just like, wait a minute, what happens here if I throw this? Yeah. But so I guess everyone's running around. Just imagine from now on that like a lot of the NPCs have like 8 spears strapped to their backs.
every enemy is walking around with a golf bag full of like thrown weapons if they have it.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can take them spears and scimitars? Just all over.
And scimitars. You can take the spears, but not the scimitars. No more scimitars.
I should have asked.
And the last thing is I wanted to mention that I fucked up when I was running Ultis because I what was the deal? I said that grappled creatures can't take reactions. Actually, grappling just makes your speed 0, and I also gave everyone advantage against him. I think I was just getting confused with restrained. I think obviously like the outcome would have been the same, but anyway, I just thought I would mention that. All right. Everyone good to go?
Yeah.
I have no problems with having that combat be easy. Like, you have no complaints from me, sir. But yes, I'm good.
Please come out. Please just
I do my best. Gennaro is still... Should I go ahead? Can you hear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's on his phone.
Okay. In the story so far, you emerge from the dungeon of the Dead Three victorious, and with Tiamat's treasure in your possession to boot. In dire need of sleep, you found yourselves waylaid by the half-dragon cultist Ultis and his cronies. But after a dangerous combat in which Alina was nearly electrocuted to death by lightning breath, she bounced back with a vengeance and put a rapier through his brains while he was held helpless in Bear Marker's claws. Ready to collapse, you put aside the fact that the bathhouse manager, Mortlock Van Thamper, had been in charge of murderers and torturers and took him along with you to the Blushing Mermaid where you lay down for a lovely afternoon nap. Later that evening, Gennaro resisted the lure of sunshine, and Jean Lemore taught Clancy the Friendly Skeleton to put on a physical comedy show at the pub, which few fully appreciated besides Freddy, thug on loan from Nine Fingers Keen. Meanwhile, Ethel took notes while everyone tried to get their heads around Alina's transformation into the likeness of her drow sister. Also, you were warned by Fulton from Elfsong Tavern that the pirates of the Uncivil Serpent are looking for you, and Kensei explained that he grows bigger at will and doesn't need pills in order to do that. In the morning, one of the Cold Man's imps came and told you the gig was up, since they'd been spying on the Malenti and knew of your plans. The imp invited you to the Cold Man's warehouse for a chat, threatening to kill Kensei's old mentor, Ronan, and his wife and child if you didn't show up. Leaving Mortlock behind, you went to find out what the Cold Man had to say. But after discovering Yundo, one of the Malenti's cabin boys, dead by imp stinger in the gutter along the way, Kensei didn't really feel like talking. Nevertheless, at the warehouse, after repeatedly insulting Marker by referring to him as livestock, the Cold Man insisted on delivering a villain's monologue, explaining that his real identity is Kindness Rodihara, Kensei's brother, and that his purpose in tracking Kensei down was only to invite him to damn his soul. How? By killing all of his friends with his own free will, of course, and joining his brother in his quest for power. Somehow that quest involves the Sunshine Drug and helping someone or something called Bell set free another person or entity called Levistus. But as I mentioned, Kensei didn't feel much like talking, so he grew enormous without the use of pills as promised, and attacked. He seemed hopelessly outnumbered, but at the last moment the crew of the Malenti crashed down from the sky roofs above and evened the odds. In response, Kindness fled the room and disappeared through a portal. Most of the pirates died. Ethel cast rapid-fire magic missiles, only to get blood-vommed. Ronan got free and swiped at the air with a greatsword, and Gennaro fell asleep. But the most important thing that happened was that Freddy died bravely in battle. His last request being that Jean Lemore write a song to immortalize him. And that about brings us to now.
We're having a moment of silence for Freddy.
It was very emotional last time.
And there he is.
Oh.
He's been rotting for 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And it's about 11 a.m. or 11 bells. And actually, Alina and Gennaro, I noticed, are overburdened.
Big surprise, apparently.
And on a relevant note, the bag of holding I have now put in the... Where is it? The items directory. If you go to the items directory, which is like, I think for you, the 4th icon along to the right on the top. You should hopefully be able to see a bag of holding folder there.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you can interact with it, but we'll see how it goes.
Oh, great.
Because last time we just had so many issues with random mods and stuff that I deleted that one and a couple of other ones. But yeah.
This is good. We can see what's in there.
So at this point, Ronan says, "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for rescuing me and my family. I can't thank you enough."
Can you, just in future, just try not to be captured so much? I can be only so around for so many years.
Indeed, we are now thinking that we might leave this area and go away to Chult for a while and perhaps even retire and raise deep heart there in peace. We may have had enough of pirating, at least for the time being.
It's probably one of your smarter plans yet.
The Scala Cimbrio, the hobgoblin, comes over and says, has any of you... She kind of like looks around like she's looking for someone. Has any of you seen Yundo? I sent him to warn you, but he never returned. Is he okay?
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we have some bad news. Madame, he was assailed by one of the horrible little imps on the way here, on the way there.
He sailed, you say?
No. He was assailed. He was attacked. One might say moided.
Oh, that is really unfortunate. I was particularly fond of Yundo. I hope to get him out of harm's way by sending him as a messenger boy. How did you know to come here then?
Imp.
There was this imp. It showed us the way.
Oh, I see. All part of the Cold Man's plans, I guess.
Yes. It is very strange. We do not know about this brother of yours, Kenzei. It's quite a unusual situation. This cold man.
Well, to be perfectly fair, I was hoping that he was died and this whole thing was one hell of a coincidence. But I guess no luck befits me still.
Oh, I see. So do you know where maybe he has gone, or?
Fuck if I know.
And you say your name was Patience?
Let that lame leave your lips no more.
I see. It is an unusual name for a child such as yourself, but I see. No more.
Yeah, it's not really suiting.
Exactly! That's what I've been saying for years!
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
That's irony.
Hence, kindness wasn't really that kind.
I just realized this now, but I believe that my mother was a horrible judge of character. If she named her children like murderer and psychopaths, they would have been the world's greatest humanitarians.
I almost thought you were going to say something else there. Instead of horrible person.
What would that be, Alina?
All I heard, whore, and then he continued his sentence.
I wouldn't be so hard on yourself, Kenzei. I have known you for a very long time, and I wouldn't say that you're an evil man at all.
I'll be glad that. Don't go spreading that around.
No, I wouldn't do that. I understand. Deepheart comes up and like kind of rubs against your leg.
Oh, he's so cute.
I have no idea how something so adorable came from someone like him, and I just like sort of look at Ronan.
You've come to find that as time passes, you may soften up a little in parts as you age. And then really, you will need pills.
I hope I die by that point.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I'll
Anyway, there are very few of us left now, probably not even enough to man the Malenti. Man or woman the Malenti. I've always disliked that turn of phrase. But anyway, we might go and see what we can muster up amongst the town folk and see if we can get the hell out of here. Frankly, I'm keen to put all this behind me. But again, if any of you should cross paths with me in the future, know that you are always welcome on the Malenti, and I will always do my best to help with anything that you need, especially you, Kenzei, my old friend.
I'm curious what their flag looks like. These are some progressive pirates. the man stuff, they're pretty on top of like elder health. Like they're pretty ahead of the game.
Actually, I believe my elf flag is a sort of a mermaid holding a bleeding heart with a trident through it.
That's sick as hell.
Ronan, are you sure it's a mermaid, not a merm person?
Oh shit.
That's okay.
I'm old and out of touch, but I will learn. And they make their way out of the warehouse and thank everyone and shake hands and give hugs where it's wanted, of course, and they part ways with you.
Big hugs. Farewell. Bon voyage.
From the ship of the captain we murdered.
What was that, sorry?
All right.
I said, were those the people from the ship from the captain we murdered?
No, different pirate ship.
Yeah. Okay, good.
No, that would have been like a bigger like combat.
Now's a
That
good
would've been
time
more-
to tell them we murdered their captain since we have some goodwill.
No, that was the different pirate crew.
Yeah,
That's
perfect.
the civil
Honestly-
serpent.
Yeah, honestly, if that was to happen, that would turn into like a weird like land version of like the end of like Pirates of the Caribbean 3. I feel like it would have been funny as hell. All right, in the moment of peace and the moment of silence for Frankie, let's loot this shit.
Marker places an arm on a hand on JL's shoulder and mentions maybe when we get back to the Blushing Mermaid, we could have a little tribute to Freddy.
Oh yes, thank you. That would be
In his
wonderful. I've been working. Oh yes, me and Clancy, we will work on a song. I have some lyrics. That would be great. Thank you, Maka.
No worries.
I'll close his eyes.
Is there a way to put some of the stuff that I'm holding into the bag of holding? It doesn't let me like drag over.
Oh, it doesn't let you do it? Okay.
No, because it like has to create it, I guess. So my rope is 10 pounds, so I throw the rope in the piton, the 10 pitons in there, I guess.
Alright, so rope, the 10 pitons.
And
Tons.
the crowbar would probably not something I'd be using very much.
Alright.
As I'm tossing that stuff in, I see the damaged chainmail that I wasn't aware of, and I make a note of it to on our next downtime to start trying to mend some of it.
Okay. You feel you'd probably need to go to like a smithy or something. Like you might need some kind of smith's tools and a smith's setup and stuff to do that.
Okay. Because I got the tinker's tools.
It's kind of, yeah, it's probably more damaged than that because it's like, it'd be like rings of like steel that'd be sort of kind of smashed open and kind of bent out of shape and stuff.
Cool.
Maybe we can go visit. What's his name? Wallum. Maybe we can visit Wallum and borrow some of his tools if need be.
Because if we can get some stuff, Kenway can get some Smith tools. He's, for the time being anyway, he has expertise in any tools he's proficient with. Because of the fire rune.
We can definitely, meet up with a smithy mate, Wallum.
Alright. So, anything of note in this room right here where, you know, my brother that is definitely removed from the family, what remains of it anyway, like ran into?
Okay. So, you see a couple of things in here. You see some pieces of paper on the desk. And there's a couple of drawers in the desk. There's like a scrap of paper in the rubbish bin. And there's these strange markings on the ground.
Alright, let's see if there's anything of like useful parchment of where this this cursed individual might have fled to, or any information that might help us for anything.
So, on the desk there is one of these pieces of parchment is a list of names of prominent people in the city. There's the Council of Four, there's several names in a list, just random names that you don't recognize. A sort of a sub-list that says, with the heading that says distributors. You do recognize in there the name Tobias. You recognize the words Revelers Union. It's just kind of like some notes that somebody's scribbled down. And you also find a newspaper here. It's a copy of the Baldur's Gate newspaper, which is the Baldur's Mouth. Yeah.
I was waiting for like the Baldur's Bugler, honestly.
All down paper like a 50-year-old man going to the washroom.
You just grab the newspaper.
Under the yarn. Can Marker have a look at the markings on the floor? And in doing so as well, just take out that piece of parchment and just copy the symbols and for reference later on?
Yeah, well, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Can I help? Like,
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just jealous someone else is doing research. So I'm like...
The two of you, I mean, quite easily recognize this as a teleportation circle. And you know a little bit about these. I mean, especially Ethel, you would know about teleportation circles, and you would know that the sigil sequence of the circle is something that you would have to know off. You would have to know that in order to use the teleportation circle. And it's so you can write down the sigil sequence on this side of it, but you'd need to know the sigil sequence on the other side of it in order to use it, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely make a note of it, maybe for comparison later on.
Okay.
Maybe Lincoln's do, but yeah.
Is there anything going through like the drawers of this desk?
When you try to open the drawers, they are locked.
Oh, Lady Locksmith.
Lady of the Lock.
I'm guessing it's locked?
Yep. Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check if you want to try to unlock it. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't take you very long to click the lock of these drawers into place, and you pull it open, and you find a bunch of things in there. You find some spell scrolls, they appear to be to you. There's a spell scroll of teleportation circle. There's a spell scroll of sending. There's a spell scroll of ice storm, and there's a spell scroll of cone of cold. There's also a small pouch containing 31 gold pieces. And there's a silver necklace with a pale blue gemstone pendant carved in the shape of a rapier passing through a cube.
This is... Kenzie, do you recognize this pendant as being of your brother's?
Yeah, would I recognize this at all?
If you look at the pendant, you will automatically recognize that this is a symbol of Levistus.
It is a symbol of Levistus, which is probably not a good thing.
Ah, I see. Is it a god?
So I shouldn't wear it, is what you're telling me?
I don't think he would know the specifics of that. Would he or would not he? Try not to metagame here.
Do you mean Jean Lemore? Or Kensei?
Kensei.
Do you mean you wouldn't know the specifics of Levistus?
Like, would I know the specifics of Levistus? Would Kensei know the specifics of Levistus?
I reckon you would as a tiefling, given that you have, you're sort of, like you kind of have the blood of Levistus in a way. I think you would, I mean, it's up to you if you feel that you would be versed in
I was
that.
just making sure. I just didn't want to accidentally start saying stuff because I, the player, know. I was just making sure that Kensei would know.
I think so.
Okay. It's... He's not really a god. He is one of the lords that is like sort of trapped in with one of the 9 hells, specifically the one that's like frozen over.
The fifth
like a
one.
very, very cold place. Yeah, the fifth
Stygia.
one.
I think it's the fifth. I think it's the fifth one, but yeah, Stygia.
Sounds unpleasant.
He's basically frozen in like a gigantic ice cube.
Ooh.
He's like right in the center of it.
What did he do?
I don't know. I just know that's what happened to him.
I see.
Like, I'm not a Levistus Lord nerd. That would probably be more of like my brother's specialty.
Yes, it makes sense. The ice cubes, the cold.
When we're done with him, he'll just be stone cold from there on.
The stone cold man.
Stone cold steel.
He just walks in next time, just cracking 2 beers.
Is there any sort of magical energy emanating from the pendant of Labistus?
How do you try to determine that?
By sniffing, perhaps.
You
Am
don't
I
get
just
any
holding this
scent.
while they're sniffing? I'm just like,
See, my eyes are not very good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't get any smell from this that would strike you as magical. Or
I
being.
mean, I can cast Identify. It just takes 10 minutes. So. We do that before bed.
I mean, we could, like, I'm all fine with, like, taking a short rest just because, you know, we got into a little bit of a scuffle, and, like, it seems, I don't want this to be a running thing of, like, oh, okay, we had a big fight, try to leave. Oh, look, another fight. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm easy.
Yeah, I already
Okay.
feel well rested, but I'm not against the idea.
But you also, actually, Alina, where you're standing, you also notice this scrap of paper in the bin. It's just like
Okay,
a
I'll pick it
single
up.
scrap of paper in there.
Oh yeah.
okay, I'll pick it up and see what it says.
So you pick up this, you go rummaging in the bin, as you'll want to do. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna mage hand it out of the bin. Let's be honest here.
And you find this.
Totals.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna mage hand it over to Malka and be like, I think this is for you.
Yeah, you would have known, like, the adrenaline of the battle's worn off. And you might have noticed that Mark is actually not. He's more so a bit more to himself. He's just finding that he's used to being like discriminated around Baldur's Gate and so forth. But when the cold man started calling him names, it actually like echoed through like his bones. Like he actually really felt it. It was the first time in a long time that he's actually. Maybe it was the menace behind it. And he's really just like still a bit shaken from, not shaken, but you can really tell it's like hidden home.
I'm gonna press digitation and warm his shell up.
Total sleep again.
Yes.
Thanks.
Not hot, just nice, like cozy, like
It is like
warm, like
it is a cold warehouse.
yeah. And like turtles are cold-blooded usually, right? So like they like the warmth.
Maka, are you okay? That must have been tough.
It's yeah. It just really like cut deep. Like he gets a lot of names thrown around him, but he just turns the other cheek. But this one actually like he really I must have been the menacing behind it, the menace. But yeah, pretty much like reverberating within him. Anyway,
some of that, I will say, I believe there's like a little bit of a story that might go on with this malice. You see, one of the few humorous stories that I recall from my life is that in our younger years we were playing around near the stream, and do we canonically say is kindness older or younger? I don't think we.
I think he called you. You're his little brother. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Join me.
It kind of like he was like playing around the stream and he found like a turtle and wanted to keep it as a pet and was just kind of like playing around, spinning it around. Come to realize that it was a snapping turtle, and let's just say it got a bite out of somewhere that no man wants to be bitten.
Oh my god. You would.
And I don't think he has ever recovered from that. well, he probably won't be recovering from a lot of things when we're done, but I figured you should know, Maka.
Okay. I'll try not to take it personally.
Well, you could feel free to take it personally, but I feel like that is a story that I feel like you would enjoy hearing and remembering when you face him again.
Of all the villain backstories, that his life went
That was
by a wild turtle, and nothing was ever the same.
That was what made him the villain that he is.
One lone snapping turtle did him in, and
Kindness changed that day.
He will also just ask Alina, since Alina handed him the note. There's actually, would you know what the bottom line of this note?
Yeah. I closed the thing. B?
Would you know anything, or even Kenzei, like in
Oh,
Infernal, what?
yeah.
Yeah, I know Infernal, but I didn't ask.
oh, there's a
Oh, as in, like, what does it represent? Yeah.
Yeah, what does it, if it represents a...
Did the cold man say something about a bell?
I'll be honest, I wasn't really listening. I was just kind of like feeling the anger, so.
Yeah, you do remember that he mentioned something about Bell. He wanted Kenzei to join him in helping Bell set Levistus free.
Okay.
And
Interesting.
who's... Jean Lamour, give me an intelligence check.
I'm very smart and do not need for you to check. 1 second. Okay.
Let us see if that is really true. You see this note, and it reminds you of a note that you have seen before. It seems like...
Yes. This makes me think of a note. A note we saw a long time ago.
Definitely feels like it.
It reminds you of a note that you found.
Oh, yes.
Was it this note that we had from the one, like, rented room space?
Yes. Oh my god! Blah.
Before we start freaking out, is it the same one?
Yes, it is. Because it says, as you can see, we have exceeded our yearly quota of turtles. Does it fit together?
It fits together.
Damn.
Oh my god. Wait, so they have too many turtles? Where are their turtles?
Okay, someone's making actual turtle soup here. Like, what the hell?
Oh my god. Is there any evidence of turtles? Could I...
Mark is just going to sit down on the floor for a bit.
Oh no.
Maybe in this corner here.
I'm just gonna mage hand rub his turtle shell. It's okay.
Did we know
fine.
there were turtles used for anything like other than soup? Like, are they used for any sort of construction of anything? Like, I don't know, like cactus,
Sunshine?
the old like
Oh my
tennis
god.
rackets. You know what I mean?
Sunshine?
Like,
Nothing specifically comes to mind that you know of that is made out of
They're
turtle.
trying to make it a supply of green
turtles.
shield so they can attack the Mario Kingdom.
I'm gonna start like kicking these bins to see if there's anything in them. Just like lightly tapping them with my foot to see if they're heavy.
Which, just like these boxes and things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to look in.
I will help.
I will too, because I'm actually curious on what the fuck this storage is filled with.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Ooh, I'm actually good at that.
Mark is just going to zone out. He's not even going to... He just...
Oh dear. Maybe I should sit next to you.
So you kind of go around this warehouse, like sort of kicking some of these boxes and looking in the barrels and things. Most of them are empty, probably because their contents have already been sold to drug dealers and distributed amongst the citizenry. However, after a thorough search, you do uncover one crate, which is like hidden up here under this ramp that goes up to the cold man's office. It looks like maybe it was forgotten or something. When you see it under there and you check it,
flying up there.
It's 20. It was me who found it.
It's a bit heavy or something, and so you can kind of like pull it out from underneath the ramp if you want.
Yeah, so I call people over as I try and fumble with it. I'm not a strong man.
Hold on, strong man, coming through.
And it's just like another one of these crates, like just same size standard crate as far as you can see, but it's the only one you found that's heavy.
He gave away his crowbar, so he can't open it.
Yeah, I call everyone over, but then I say, probably, Alina, maybe open it. Like Ken say, you can pull it out, but don't break it.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. No, I'm kidding. I'll pull it out.
So yeah, you pull this box out, like drag it across the floor. It's not that heavy. It's just heavier. It's got something in it.
Okay, I'll crowbar it open and like Gennaro, then crack it open with the crowbar.
So you lever open the lid of this crate and you look inside and you find what looks like maybe 100 or so of these little cloth pouches full of golden crystal. And so you count that you've found maybe like 100 points in total of sunshine.
Whoa.
This count as a drug bust for the...
Yeah, we should turn this into the guards.
Yes, we should.
You slowly closes the lid.
You see nothing? You like hammer it down with the crowbar?
You just like just cartoonishly rapidly hammer it down. Well, to get like fully paid, wasn't like somewhere of like upwards of like 2,000, was it, or is it actually 100? I couldn't recall for like getting paid and shit.
So he said that he wanted between 100 and 200, he estimated, just sort of a major amount, and that if you were able to sort of like, find who was doing it and stem the flow of the drugs and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we have a list that had that guy's name on it, so I'm guessing that's the name of the distributor, so they can round up those people.
Well, Tobias you recognize because you cut him into pieces and stuffed him into a medieval dumpster.
Yeah.
Tomato time!
The Revelers Union are also dealers, right?
So, like, Kenzei and Marka especially Kenzei would be able to explain that there are, like, Baldur's Gate has these crews in it because it's just sort of so lawless. There are basically these gangs. Some of them are criminals, some of them are completely legit, well-meaning groups of people, but they're referred to as crews, and there's a variety of different crews, and they kind of stick together and protect themselves against other criminals and also just against the Flaming Fists, who can be pretty brutal. And the Revelers Union is one of these crews who, again, Kenzei would know is dodgy and known for essentially peddling drugs and secrets and all kinds of other things.
Secrets.
Honestly, I feel like we could just kind of like, we can go deliver this, give them the note, and if they still think like we haven't done enough of their job already, we can go run back, pick up our lovable lug, because we should have just left him there. Like, I feel like he's just perpetually keeping an eye on, like, where is this guy?
I like how you thought he would just hang around.
I mean, true, he could leave, like, but either way would be hilarious. And if he's not there, then we'll just go kill his brother, because why not? Might get some money, maybe even more drug. And then at that point, we might have just done enough, and maybe they could just let out this one person that they have kept locked up in the cell long enough. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh my god, I almost forgot that's why we were doing this.
Yeah, it's been so long. We've been out here partying, wrecking
Also,
shop.
Don't we still think this whole city might disappear? Wow, I forgot a lot.
Well, at the very least, we can go deliver and see what happens afterwards. And if they still don't think we have done their jobs enough, we'll go from there.
Okay, we think we've gotten enough of a shit.
One last question before we go. Is this circle erasable?
It is marked on the ground with some kind of paint or something. How do you try to work that out?
It away?
Oh yeah. I also have. I think I also have prestidigitation. Let me see.
5 square blocks. Just
Yeah. Let's prestidigitation it together.
I was very
Yay.
excited.
Wait.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
Marcus stands up with the like sort of more carrying more vengeance, and he's like, "Let's burn it," and he pours his oil flask.
Ooh. We'll nod
We're
solemnly.
gonna burn down the whole place? I don't know if that's a good
I
idea.
approve of this plan. I approve of it. But,
But shouldn't we get paid
I wanted to do a
first?
short rest before we did that, so we don't want to do a short rest in a burning building. I would be fine.
And I
don't know
want
about
to get
the
paid.
Marco, just make
They
sure you
wanna take other
burn your
things, like-
oil flask if you wanna use it.
Yeah, I'm pouring it out now.
All right, I'm out of here.
I'm preparing a firebolt.
Oh, there goes that plan. All right, cool.
We can't hand stuff to each other anymore.
Yeah, no, because like I said, we were just having so many errors last time. I tried to get rid of like a bunch of the ones that sort of don't get updated as quickly and are a little bit sort of shoddy. So that was one of the ones I got rid of, unfortunately. What do you wanna pass over? I'll do it.
I still have a book that I can give to Ethel.
Okay.
The Necromite spell book.
You have more books?
Yeah, I thought I gave them all to you, but apparently I didn't.
Well,
Maybe
I
it
said
just
some of them
glitched out.
doubled up in my inventory, so maybe it was just another one of the glitches.
True.
Necromite spellbook. Okay, so I've moved that one over.
I don't think I'm gonna need cold weather clothing. I think that was just carried over from a previous campaign that she was
Oh,
from.
I see.
That's 5 pounds.
This is you're not being generous. You're just trying to lighten your load.
I mean,
Wow, okay. I thought we were
he
friends.
doesn't need to take the clothing. I mean, we can just delete it, is what I'm saying. Just like dumping stuff on Ethel. Hold this.
You can move it to the back.
I'm just so grateful. I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
I mean,
want to, you can just
yeah.
you should be able to just delete it if you want to delete. If you just want to drop it on the
Okay.
ground.
Maybe I'll just drop stuff into Kenzei's bag. Just put the cold weather clothing in there. Maybe I can like use it to make other clothing later or something.
Oh, just like in the
Marco, how
bag of
much
holding.
oil flask are you using?
Oh no.
Where is
Oh,
it? Come on.
Oh, I see the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Need hand lighting this thing, Maka?
Still overburdened. Why am I so weak?
I was happy to grab one of these torches off the wall and just throw it in there.
I got fireballs.
just
if you
walk
want me
up.
to just do that, so it's up to
Easy.
you.
How the hell can
Sounds
Ethel hold like 50 scimitars?
Because I have nothing else. Everything I have is so light. I have no armor. I have no weapons.
You're
She's
basically
stronger than
naked,
you
is
as
what you're
well.
telling
What
me?
do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a naked old woman running through the streets with a ton of scimitars strapped to her
Pretty
back.
much what I was picturing.
It's kind of like a Game of Thrones throne, but it's like an outfit, like a sword outfit.
Just like positioned in the perfect place.
have the wizard porcupine. Feel me.
If I get enough scimitars, can it count as armor? Like, you know?
Armor also against your friends.
She's wearing the Game of Thrones chair.
Yeah.
I was going to use the distraction of him pouring the oil flask to try and sneak my hand into as many pieces of sunshine as I
Fucking
could.
nailed that shit down. Get out of here.
I was also gonna say, like, due to the fact that it's how heavy is this? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, we would
the
probably carry
crate's
that
pretty
out.
light. I mean, it's just like, let me think. I don't know. Probably including the wooden crate itself, maybe like 20 pounds? No, 30 pounds?
I was just gonna say, I was gonna use some of the rope and just sort of tie around like a little like basket on the bottom and just sort of like heave it over like a crate backpack, like makeshift backpack thing.
As
If he's gonna do that, I will cast levitate on it.
Oh, how kind.
Ooh.
Wait, oh no, oh boy,
Trying to hold it down.
oh no, you don't. That's money in the pocket. That's money in the bank.
So I'm going to let it like levitate just about like shoulder length, so he could like pull it like a balloon that basically is like half lost its helium.
Listen here, Tinker Tailor, you need to communicate more what you're trying to do. I thought this was trying to get away from me.
Sorry.
As to whether Gennaro, as to whether you were able to grab a couple of pouches before anyone saw you, I'll leave that up to whether everyone else is okay with you doing that, because it's kind of PvP-ish.
Okay, I was gonna roll like a sleight of hand, and if anyone wants to see, and then yeah.
So everyone else can determine the DC for the sleight of hand if they would like. So feel free to make it at DC of, yeah, you can do that if you want. Like if you don't want to have the PvP, but if you do, then you know, up to you.
I did nail it back down, so I don't know how he's gonna get his hands in there.
Okay,
you nailed it back down?
Ignore it then.
Yeah, I put I crowbarred it down again, like I hit the nails back in. Kenzie and I made a joke about it because I was like,
okay.
so he'd have to crank it back open.
Yeah, that would have been a little
You
bit
can
too
do it, I
hard
believe
to,
in you.
Yeah.
I mean, the nails might be loose.
We're
Like,
really distracted over here, so
There's a giant fire going on. You could do it.
let's just move on. Let's just go get paid. Come on.
And if we're short the 100, we know who has it. Yeah, fucking druggie.
Mark is just slowly walking out with
Okay.
the burning teleportation circle on fire.
Great. I throw an extra firebolt at it.
Oh, God.
I was literally just gonna carve in front of the door and stuff like I like spicy food. Just in the sake of the fact that it's a cold person. Just to throw a little extra shade, and then light it with a firebolt and run. At a safe-ish distance. I don't know how much oil is down. I would try and
Burns
go as
down
far as
all
possible.
of
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
well, Jean Lemore and Clancy look like they might be trying to. What are you trying to do?
we're gonna carry out Freddy.
Okay,
Oh my god.
Okay.
you can certainly do that.
Yay!
Up to. I just feel like it's like the weird like medic kind of situation where you just have like a little like cloth and 2 long sticks and just sort of like carrying up on a stretcher like up to.
Yep,
up to,
yep.
up to.
Whoop, whoop.
Back to
Did I
back
clean
natural 20s.
Ethel up? Like, are you still gross?
Gross from what?
Being barked
Oh,
on?
being vomited on? I forgot that happened. I would say I want to keep the
It's
blood.
just Ethel now.
all
I'm
over
not
my
going to-
scimitar.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna press it to
I get really mad at you. Put it back.
No. I can't stand the foulness. Okay, so just
No one's ever thought Ethel was scary before. This would be cool.
And
Did you take a
Gennaro's
short
little-
rest? No, you didn't do that.
no, they started pouring
Okay.
oil in the room. Let's have a nap in the burning building.
What could happen?
Like running into a barn that's
take,
burning
like,
down with horses in it.
We'll take like cover in like a covered like building that's might be around here that might be a little like maybe like some sort of like I don't know like maybe like patio section or something like in the nicer section of this place and just like take a short rest before we keep going somewhere else and might get attacked by someone else.
We
Like park
watched
chairs
building
outside.
burn.
Yeah, I was gonna say park chairs outside the building and watch it burn.
But like from a good distance away.
Yeah.
We're not catching on fire today.
So you leave the stash house behind as it catches on fire, and you head back into the city. And as you walk away, the flames begin to build, and you can see them coming out of the windows, and they catch onto the roof, and sure enough, the whole thing goes up. And the warehouse is pretty big, and the fire grows to pretty impressive proportions, and this plume of smoke begins billowing into the sky and mixing with the fog that's coming in from Greydock. And as you're walking away, you see several people cry out in alarm, like, fire, fire, and sort of run over to see what happens. And you see Flaming Fist guards running in the direction of the warehouse, and people running back and saying, like, we need water, fetch some water, and all of this sort of thing. But you walk away at whatever pace you walk away, back into the city and turn your backs on the whole mess.
Yeah, that wasn't us. We're just taking a crate for a walk.
A crate and a skeleton.
No. He's robed.
I was going to say, he's got to be disguised, yeah.
We have a dead person, though.
Just carting a dead person through the fucker, God.
Avenge him of the fire! Make way! Make way!
And Gennaro's a little despondent because he was really good, but he was by himself, so no one noticed. I got back-to-back 20s.
Oh.
Yeah, I got back-to-back natural 20s, but while I was by myself, so no one noticed. So I was like a little despondent that I was all super cool by myself.
But you also see that there are a great many people in the city who don't appear to care. Things like this, fires and fights breaking out and other horrible shit occurring, people getting mugged and such, occurs every day in Baldur's Gate, and so there are plenty of people around who just don't pay it any heed, and so you blend in pretty quickly into this crowd. And what are you doing? Are you returning to the sea tower?
Or maybe we should take Freddy back to
A burial place?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we stop on the way at the Blushing Mermaid? And then head on to the sea tower?
Hey, Nine Fingers, thank you for letting us your people. Slap! Throw his body on the floor. They were great use. Goodbye.
We loved Freddy.
Is that is that what you're doing? Do you want to take him like into the Blushing Mermaid and up to see Nine Fingers King?
Ooh.
No, I think we should take him to like a temple or.
Oh yeah, maybe like.
Then,
We should still tell Nine
after
Yeah.
Freddy is dead. It feels really rude to be like, thanks for your guy. Bye. Oops, he did.
See ya.
Okay. Yes,
We'll
temple.
pay him
That
back.
makes sense.
We'll pay a messenger. We're a little. If we have some free time, and if nothing else comes up, we'll maybe do that. But I feel like just sending a messenger to Nine Fingers King might be the better alternative.
No, I must tell her.
Absolutely heartless.
I must tell her. You cannot tell someone to tell this to someone via messenger. It's so cold.
I'm gonna do that all the time. Sorry.
What's your alignment, Jean-Lamore? Where is it? Chaotic neutral. I'll give you Jean-Lamore inspiration for carrying Freddy's body out of the fire and insisting that you bury him properly. And you can have a point of inspiration.
Yeah. Thank you.
Marcus suggests if we drop off Freddy's body for a proper burial and let Nine Figures know, then we still have the rooms that we hired under our name, so we can have a short rest there before we head off.
That's good.
No, we'll very least see. Oh yeah, we might as well go check to see if the level lug is still there. If not, and well, yeah.
We could buy some stuff, maybe.
I need more Find Familiar spell components again. Where's my cat? But I have to sell some stuff for money, so like we could do that anytime.
I mean, we could divide up the 31 gold pieces too.
Oh,
Except
We can also do that.
Kenzie's only gonna get like 1 gold because you just hand out money like it's going out of style.
We could also like. I mean, true, but we could also do that after we get paid. Hopefully.
Oh, that's correct. That's a good idea.
So maybe that 1 gold we've just put towards Freddy's burial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, how much? So, Kenzei, how much time have you spent in Baldur's Gate? And Marker, would you know? Do you think the two of you have, or either of you have spent enough time here that you would know how people are buried and such? You've probably seen cart pushers pushing around carts with dead bodies on them.
I think it would be mostly visits. Like, I don't think it would be like extended stay, so I don't know how well that would work for him. So, I would say probably he has a fair idea, but he doesn't really clean up after his own messes. He usually has someone else do that.
I'm just.
Yeah, I think.
I was gonna say, Alina's just gonna like find a respectable, clean-looking person and just ask them where they bury their dead.
Oh, hello. Excuse me?
Fine, sir. We have lost a fellow crew member, and we're looking to bury him in a respectable manner. Do you know where we might do that?
Oh dear. Why yes. Well, depending on how much gold you have, there are some. There's a fancy burial place in the upper city, but well, most of us live down here in the lower city. There's 2 options. You would probably call some cart pushers. If you speak to the Fist, they'll be able to get some cart pushers to come and take the recently deceased to Cliffside Cemetery. Alternatively, if you don't have the means to have a proper burial, there's also the Shrine of the Suffering, which is the temple to Ilmata, and the priests there. Well, it's a bit of an ignoble way to go, but the priests there will feed the body to rats.
I'm gonna like motion Malachi for the map and be like, do you mind just putting this on the map for us? Those 2 options. I don't really know about the second one. I think that.
Sure.
You have to understand, he kind of sees you sort of seeing a bit taken back by this.
Well, you have to understand that Ilmata is a god of sacrifice, and this is considered to be completely acceptable to worshippers of Ilmata. But it is also an effective way to deal with the deceased from families who don't have the money to bury their loved ones.
I'm still gonna look kind of like grossed out and just like nod my head with my eyes wide, like perfect, and then like hold out the map and something to write on it, like.
Everyone's like, that is metal as hell. So Jean Lamore, do you want to have him buried, or do you want to feed any of your lower kin?
I'm gonna like shoot a glance at Kenzei, like, no.
A difficult decision, but he is family. He shall be buried.
Oh, well,
okay,
then
so it'll be food for the earthworm. Got it.
Good point. Right, yes. Anyway, yes, if you wish to have him buried at Cliffside Cemetery, then I suggest just waving down one of the Flaming Fist, and they will deal with it for you.
We'll catch one of the flaming fists that's trying to run to the fire. It's like, hey, we have a serious question. What? We need to get this guy buried.
Quick. Anyway, will that be all? I have to make my way to the steeps.
That is everything. Thank you.
Good day to you.
You as well. I'm gonna turn around like, oh. If I die, don't you dare feed me to the rat. I will come back and murder all of you.
So the Shrine of the Suffering to Ilmater is
very nutrition. Sorry.
The Shrine of the Suffering is in the north, in Heapside. It's sort of like, if you can see that. And then not that you would need to go there, but this map kind of shows that the Cliffside Cemetery is in this place called Tumbledown, which is like kind of right in the middle here under Dusthawk Hill.
Oh,
it doesn't seem like you can zoom in on these things, but anyway, you might be able to pop it out.
I guess maybe we can flag down one of these cart pushes and
We go to sea
maybe
tower. They probably have them there, right?
Yeah, probably. Seems like there's probably death all over. And yeah, maybe we can say a few words and see him off.
All right.
Do you want some sort of monument to him, like a tombstone or anything?
Yeah. Oh well, maybe.
We could go to like a local vet or something and get like a cheap one for like a dog.
Oh my god. This is a lot. I'm just gonna like shake my head and like start walking towards the sea tower, and it's just like I'm done with this conversation.
He was a simple man. Maybe just a plaque. A simple plaque would be fine.
Yeah, she doesn't want to discuss the rats, but she doesn't want a monument. Like you gotta choose one or the other.
Rats or monument?
Get a monument of rats. There we go.
It's their local organ donor thing, basically.
I find the whole your human experience of death just pointless because you live such short lives. Like it's like a mosquito to me.
Wow.
I'm the one that keeps throwing themselves at combat. Like you're the one that's you're sharing suicidal tendencies with me. So I'm sorry that combat falls a little on deaf ears here.
How old are you again, Alina?
How old did I make myself? 108?
108. Oh yeah, 108.
Like
yep.
Oh my god, you're like only like 15 years younger than Ep10.
That explains so much.
But I don't look 108.
I don't know.
I'm basically a baby in elf years.
I reiterate, that explains so much.
You pipe down. Patience.
Oh no! All right, Sky Tower it is. Let's go before we kind of like before we decide to just dump Frankie off at the kind of like Temple of Rats.
Ready.
Respect
him.
Freddy.
Not good with
Freddy.
names. Why is this new to you?
Okay. So you head back to Sea Tower, this raucous military and naval suburb that's full of taverns and dance halls and fighting dens, where the presence of the Flaming Fist is a lot more obvious, and there are rough-looking soldiers and warrior types walking around everywhere and getting into fights and singing drinking songs and carrying on tavern balconies and such. And you make your way back to the Sea Tower of Baldur, which is this fortress built out on the islet, reachable by bridge. And as you approach, you see a couple of guards standing at the mainland end of the bridge, and there's others walking back and forth along it. And you recognize one of the guards as Argon, this tall, bald man with a goiter on his neck. And he sees you coming, actually, and he kind of steps back and sort of clasps his hand over his goiter like he's a little bit worried someone's going to pop it or something.
So, before we get like this far, have we at least been successfully kind of like take the remains of Freddy and like put him somewhere to be buried? Because I feel like it'll be weird just sending him to going to Sky Tower, just carrying a body all the way there.
That's true. Yeah.
You've already approached this bridge at this point, so you're carrying a Fred. You can turn away. But
I was just gonna say, like, we're heading down there, but we're trying to find something along the way. So
along the way, you could find you would find some other flaming fist guards if you wanted to. You know, as you're kind of approaching this bridge, you see a couple of other fists kind of like walking towards you, coming off the bridge.
Maybe before we cross the bridge, ask one of them.
Here.
Excuse me. Could you please take our friend to the cemetery? He has fought well and bravely.
Yeah. Well, you can take him there if you like. It doesn't bother us. He kind of like looks at his mate like, oh yeah, it doesn't bother us.
Oh, so you do not do the taking?
Oh, you want us to? Yeah. What? Who's your mate? Did you?
Just flash the deputy badge and just be like, we have further business to attend to. So if you could kindly take this man, or find the people who can take him to the proper burial place, that would be greatly appreciated.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were deputized. One moment.
He kind of turns around, sort of looks around to see if there's any other flaming fist guards about. Sort of walks off for a second. Just wait here a second. Walks over to this other fist that's standing near the bridge. Actually, the guy that's standing next to Argon kind of like talks to him for a moment, and this guy kind of like comes over and sort of has a look and says, "Right, if you just bring it over here, put it down here next to the bridge, and we'll call the Candle Hollow family to come in and take it away. It'll cost a little bit for where do you want it taken to the Shrine of the Suffering?
No, not the Rat Palace.
Rat Palace.
To the cemetery.
That's a good one.
Cliffside Cemetery.
Oh, you want to have him buried?
Yes.
Well, you'll need to pay the fee for that'll cost. He kind of like scratches his head. He's like, that'll be sort of like looks at all of you. Kind of like thinks for a moment. He's like, well, that'll be five gold pieces, and we'll take care of it for you.
I heard that was 1 gold piece. Whoa! You're taking a profit off this, aren't you?
A profit? I don't even know what that is.
I will cover the cost for friend here, and I'll just pay whatever.
On one condition, though. If this is really strange, and we know it's strange. We don't know what its role it plays, but like, if you hear anything about a lot of turtles, you let us know.
Turtles.
And you spread that around a bit, like among the like flaming fists.
What's a turtle?
Gesture.
Point to Maka.
Oh.
And Maka just lifts his hand.
You're a turtle.
But
yeah, this babe right here.
I see. We don't get many of your kind around here. But my apologies. If I see a lot of them, I'll let you know.
Just a horde of turtles.
It would be like a weird twist, but I do want to see kind of like a scenario where we just come out. It's like we heard what you were saying, and I think we found something of interest. And it's like we come out to like the streets of the shore, and we just see a whole army of like little baby turtles just walking ashore.
Oh, I'm thinking like blue shells in like Mario Kart, just flying down the street, taking people out.
I'm thinking more like coming out of the sewers with with the Renaissance names.
Ooh. As long as I can clean them as they come out.
Okay. If more people die in like the next session and only Maka and Jaldamor are alive, we must make turtles and give ourselves Renaissance names, either be rogue, monk, or fighters. Nothing else, and there we go. Party is set. Maybe an artificer, but nothing else.
Surely people have done that.
Yeah, and JL, they can call you master as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll sustain a injury and have to walk with a cane, I guess.
Yeah.
John Lamar is going to get a terrible splinter next session.
Yeah. Go away.
As a
Finally
sending
come
off.
across-
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No.
No, I was just gonna say we finally come across the like cult leader of like Baal, and it's a guy covered in kind of like serrated blades, calling himself the Shredder.
Ooh.
Well,
One of these flaming fist guards kind of nudges the other one and goes like, I think they're a bit mad. Maybe charge them a bit more.
Guys, oh yes, that reminds me, actually, we'll have to pay for the burial itself, which will cost another 2 gold pieces, at least.
I am going to cast prestidigitation. I don't care if he hears me, and I'm gonna make him itchy.
Which one?
The one that's charging us a bunch of gold.
So this guy like starts like scratching himself after you've like cast this spell on him. He's like,
What's going on? Are you casting spells at me or something? This is outrageous!
he like steps back and like puts his hand on his hilt. He's like,
What do you think you're doing? Make this stop immediately before I arrest you!
I'm just gonna shrug and walk away.
what's the captain's name? Get the Zog. Go get Zog for us, would you?
Captain Zodge!
he's like still scratching himself like,
Oh, do you mean Captain Zodge? Oh, listen, you can go get him yourself.
he like storms off like scratching himself like. This other guy's like standing there with his mate. They're just sort of like laughing. One of them's like, oh mate.
Jolamo's gonna get like 7 gold pieces and be like, pushes them into the hands of one of these guards and be like, please just take him to the cemetery. And
You want us to do it?
Turns away.
We're Flaming Fist. We're not taking him to the cemetery.
We'll find someone to take him to the cemetery. God damn it.
Well, if you want us to do it, it'll cost you like another 2 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
My god. I'm
Take
gonna
it.
make these bitches itchy too.
Take it.
The other one's like, just sort of like chuckles. First one's like, right, yeah, no worries, we'll take care of him. Seems to be like holding back a laugh. And so like what you like hand Freddy over to the bigger one. He's like, kind of takes him over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Do we want to give these guys the stun shot?
No, I don't trust them for this shit. No. I trust him just enough. I trust you, Tinker Tailor.
What sunshine?
Just get out of my way.
He's like, all right, well, I guess we'll deal with this one, eh? The other one's like,
Oh yeah, deal with him.
and they start like walking off down the street.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's move on.
Sure, don't take him to the temple of kind of like a temple of rats. We at least would be respectful about it.
I'm gonna make, as they're walking away, I'm gonna make one of them smell like old cheese.
You see, like, the other one's like, oh, did you just fart, mate?
It's like, what? No, I'd admit it if I did.
It's like, oh, you smell disgusting. You just hear them kind of bickering as they wander off with the corpse of Freddy over the big one's shoulders. You see Argon standing on the bridge. He's like,
Yeah, hello. What are you doing? You come back already. Do you want to see the captain?
Yeah.
Special delivery. If you want to see the captain, actually last time I spoke to him, he told me next time you come I should take you inside.
Oh, good. Let's go.
What do you got there? You got some of those, you got a shipment of drugs, is it?
Oh, it's your mother. Yes, it is.
What did you say? My
Yes,
mother.
it is.
My
Do you not hear
mother. Says, okay. This way. Follow me. Get to the sea tower. Turns around and begins walking along this wide stone bridge towards this large crenulated gate with watchtowers on either side of it, and this grilled iron gate is up, and you're able to walk underneath it, and you walk into this large rectangular courtyard, and you see like a bunch of flaming fist soldiers in there training and exercising and fighting each other with like wooden practice weapons and such. And you follow Argon. He kind of leads you through this square to this keep at the back, and there are some guards standing at the door at the front of this keep, and he kind of has a word with them, and one of them runs up to fetch Zodge, and you kind of wait around for a minute, and in a moment, this familiar-looking lanky human with long black hair and a leather eye patch emerges. What have we got here? Back already? What's happening this time?
So, for that time period waiting, like, Kensei Kenway just set the crate down and was sitting right on those. They kind of like takes it and kind of like just rips it open and just go like, special delivery, one full shipment of shit.
Oh, shit. Has a look at it, kind of like reaches into this box and sort of fiddles around, pulls one of them out and sort of unwraps it and has a look at the contents of it, and yeah, this looks like the shit. There's a lot of it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Where did you get this?
A storage facility. That may or may not be there by the time you figure it out.
A storage facility. Whereabouts is it? It wouldn't be it wouldn't be that one that we heard about that was actually set on fire recently, would it?
That happened.
No, it was the one next door to that.
The guys that were escaping, they did it when they were leaving.
Oh, right. So
if anything, we stopped it from being worse, from going to the other building.
Yeah, we grabbed this one as the last remaining shipment of that place. They didn't want to kind of like have it be taken off to something and be destroyed, kind of like be used by kind of like other people for some strange reason. I don't know. It was like weird. They tried to kill us in the process. We just got this one out as proof that we did something, so we can get proof of payment and shit like that.
And the list of distributors. I hand that over.
Oh yeah, that too.
Give me a deception check, Alina and Kensei.
Yeah, I got it.
Lucky me. My deception's not super great, but cool. I prefer persuasion.
Wait, aren't you telling the truth though? All you said is the list of distributors.
I am telling the truth. I'm not
Okay,
lying.
right, alright, sorry. Alright, so you're telling the truth, but
Yes.
Marka, give me a I think even you conflicted one another a little bit.
No.
Well, wait a minute. One of you said it was the building next door, and the other one said that. Oh, well, the other one seemed to have a more reasonable, believable tale anyway. So that's good to know. Kind of like raises his eyebrow at Alina, like. But what? So did you manage to kill to take out the people that were running the warehouse? Did you say, or did they get away?
Well, the head man, I'll say for the time being, kind of like got away, but a lot of his cronies just died in the process.
Right. But the place burnt down, so I guess that's like a major source of the drug, probably. So that would have put a big dent in their operations for sure. So, I mean, that's I got to admit, that's bloody excellent. I wasn't sure you could do it, but that's bloody great news. I can't overstate actually how much I appreciate that.
Well, we got more.
You got more?
That cultist problem?
Yeah.
Consider them, a lot of them eliminated.
Right.
They were underneath the bathhouse, so we cleared that out.
Yes, right. They were underneath that bathhouse. Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to go there. And you seem to be a bit worried that you weren't going to come back. So congratulations. I'm glad you made it out and took them out and everything.
Yeah.
That's
showed
fantastic.
Some of the masks and handkerchiefs and things we collected as proof. Just as like a, by the way, just in case that were lying.
Nipple ring.
I'm not wearing or pulling out any kind of nipple ring, thank you.
Yes, interesting. Do you mind if we keep one of these masks, maybe just as evidence? You know, we could probably use it to bust anyone else that's wearing similar masks. Might help us identify some of the culprits if there's any remaining. You reckon you stopped the murders entirely, or do you reckon there's still some to go?
Probably still scum, but still some, but at the very least, the grand majority of their forces will be severely hampered.
We believe we've taken out their leaders, their organizers, so the orders won't be filtering through. Yeah.
At least know where they're hiding, so you can keep that area clear.
Right. Yeah. We'll be sure to keep an eye on it. We haven't. There haven't been any murders now for a couple of days, so I don't know. Maybe that's because of what you did. But yeah, I mean, if it goes another 8 days, then you'll get your 1,200 gold pieces for sure. Just come back here after the 10-day of no murders is up, and I'll pay you your dues. As for the major drug bust, I'd say this is a win. So hold on a second. I'll go and get you some gold. He kind of like turns around and there's these 2 guards standing there. He's like, get out of my way. Like opens the door, heads in. You kind of like hear them sort of complaining about how he's been grumpy lately. They're like, oh, he's been under a lot of pressure. With all these drugs and cultists and these refugees and everything. You wait a minute, comes back down, he's like carrying this leather pouch. Here you go. Kind of hands it out. He's not sure who to give it to. Who do I
Reach
get?
for it for now. Make sure Kensei doesn't get it.
He gives it to you, Elena. That'll be 500 gold pieces. And yeah, congratulations. Great work. Like I said, I had my doubts, but good one.
I guess you can have my mask if you want to take it from my inventory. Slowly moving stuff out of my inventory. Because apparently I can't hold anything.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll put this in the evidence locker.
And I'll say careful, and I'll drop concentration on levitate, and yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I assumed that it had already been like put on the ground and he was able to kind of look through the box and everything. I guess maybe while it was in the air, he sort of turned it on its side and kind of managed to like get the nails were a bit weak and sort of looked around in there, saw all these packets of sunshine.
Lift with the legs, and then I'll drop it.
Yeah, thanks, mate. We'll make sure these get destroyed. What is it? Is it this wooden dragon mask? Is that the one?
I think so, yeah.
Likeness of a dragon.
So
oh no, this was one of Altus's masks.
I had it in my inventory and I put it in the thing I just did.
Oh yeah, because that was one of Altus's masks. Maybe you didn't get any masks from the... Oh yeah, okay, so it was one of Altus's masks. Because they weren't the Dead 3.
I have a mask. I have a steel mask, Visage of Baal, of unknown value.
Okay. I mean, he's already looking at this wooden mask. He doesn't know any better. It's up to you if you want to give him an additional mask.
I'm fine with him just having mine. I think Shalimar sounds more expensive than mine.
Value unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Okay. Great. All right. Well, like I said, appreciate your work. Look, I mean, will you be doing anything else to take out these cultists? You say you figure there are still some hanging about, or because otherwise, yeah, if you want to come back here in a 10-day, we'll give you your reward money. But otherwise, if depending on what you want to do now, you might want to hand in those badges.
I think there might be some more cultists.
Might be some more, you reckon?
Yeah. And if you want us to make sure it stays death-free for the next 10 days, you said?
I was also going to say, can we, speaking of now that we didn't use some actual, good around here, can we now go talk to the one hell lady that got arrested? We talked to you about earlier.
Oh, the Hell Rider? Yeah, look, to be honest, I haven't, he kind of, looks a bit uncomfortable, sort of, looks around, scratches his head. It's like, look, here's the thing. We don't know where she went. It turns out, well, some of the men here, men and women, seem to be, not very good at their jobs because, it seems that when I came back here after speaking with you the first time, and I asked if I could speak with her, well, it turns out that she'd been misplaced. Seems she got away. And the Fist were too bloody timid to tell me about it, so they hoped I wouldn't notice. But, yeah, I mean, I might not have noticed if you hadn't showed up asking about her, so, but yeah, kind of embarrassing, but if you see her, I mean, if you are going to keep those badges, to be honest, I would appreciate it if you arrested her and bring her back here, because we got to question her.
Sure.
I'm just gonna sigh and be like, of course.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bounty of, we could probably pay you another 50 gold pieces if you bring her back. So that we can question her about some of these rumors about what might have happened to the High Duke.
So this means that she has to be alive?
Oh well, yeah. How are we gonna?
I'm just asking.
How are we gonna question her about the Grand Duke if she's not alive?
Yeah, I want to know stipulations,
Unless you can cast speak to the dead or something. I've heard about those necromancers, whatever they're called. Apparently, they can speak to some of the dead. Creepy bastards, if you ask me. But yeah, are you one of those types?
I'm not.
Right.
We have we've met a couple different people, but yeah.
I make people dead. We do not speak to the dead.
Is he what do you call it? Nervously kind of looks over at Clancy, just yeah.
Captain Zodge looks at you a bit nervously as well.
Did we want to go to the upper city to talk to some of the cool people who could maybe help with the refugees and stuff? Or...
Yes, and there were some families that the cultists kidnapped as well. Like some people from those families.
Right.
That may.
Some patriarchs, you mean?
Yes.
I mean, you're welcome to go to the upper city if you want to. We haven't seen, none of them came here, if that's what you're asking.
Well, good. That means there might be a chance they'll be still alive.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's good to hear that you rescued some people from down there.
Right.
We have passage into the upper city.
Well, I mean, anyone can go to the upper city. You can't be there at night. That's all. You just have to
Right.
pay
I thought
a
that was
fee.
one of the problems in the beginning, but maybe it was just getting into the city that was the problem, and I'm getting mixed up.
Yeah, that was the problem with just getting into the city, not really going to the
Gotcha.
upper city.
Well, if I remember correctly as well, you wanted me to arrange a meeting with one of the Council of Four or one of the Patriarchs or something. I mean, I think that was that's not really something I was willing to do, having just met you. But yeah, if you want to go and have a look around, you can certainly do that. But I don't know how you're gonna find who were these people anyway? Are they missing, or what state were they in?
Don't worry, their state was pretty roughed up, but they're from the Jezzo family and the Utham family
Right.
as well.
Yeah, okay. Right, so what were they being questioned about? What by these dead freakholders?
They were really interested in their security, their operations, in regards to their residents, I believe.
I'm trying to think what they've got in common. So the Oathune Patriarchs they're distributors of wine and spirits, if I recall correctly. And what did you say, the Jazzos?
The Jezzo family, yeah. We heard they're being targeted by the cultists as well.
I think they're traders. They run some kind of trading costa or something, but I think they've fallen on hard times. I don't know. I don't know them. Klim, yeah. Yeah, that sort of rings a bell. Klim Jazzo? Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you.
Oh, no worries, mate. Well, yeah, keep those badges for now then, and I'll see you. I'm sure you'll come back with them anyway, because you'll want to get your reward money. So I'll see you in 8 days. Otherwise, let us know if you find any of these victims that you've rescued, and if you make any more headway on these cultists.
Very good.
Will do.
All right. Have a good day, mates.
Good day.
Heads back inside. Get out of my way.
So as we leave this place, Ketsui just goes like, "Oh gee, what do you know? The Flaming Fist still continuing not to do their job. So what a shocker."
These two guards are sort of grabbing this crate and taking it in after Captain Zodge. One of them hears you and sort of laughs, rolls his eyes.
Shopping time? We just got money. I need spell components.
You're like a teenage girl with the credit card. Shopping time! Let's go to the mall!
Yeah, I could trade some stuff.
Yeah, we also got a shit ton of gemstones that we don't know the value of that might be of worth. And also a shit ton of daggers that I don't know where they came from.
Ethel?
Do we want to try and short rest before we do that, or do you want to just go out and do that? I'm good either way.
If they're not gonna stop us or trying to force us out of there, I don't mind taking short rest in the Flaming Fist and then go shopping, and then followed by with other leads.
Well, so you're kind of standing outside of the doorway that leads into the keep in the courtyard of the sea tower. So there's you couldn't really take a rest just sitting in this courtyard.
You know where we could spend a nice, pleasant rest?
Tea room?
No.
Tea house?
No.
No.
Shopping and tea house?
No. No.
Well, you're going to stand around here all day. I've got to go back and guard the bridge. If you're ready to go, come with me.
Tried the tea. Have you ever tried the Joplin's tea?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, it's a goiter guy.
The tea. Do you mean the...
Fuck, I've forgotten the name of the tea house now.
It's Joplin's.
Oh yeah,
right?
Joplin's. Where is that? I've lost my shit for Joplin's. But anyway,
Yeah, actually, we've heard that that tea is rather addictive, and I think one of the higher ups is actually looking into it. There might be something going on there, something a bit dodgy. I don't really know about it, but personally, I stay away from there. I mostly just guard the bridge anyway.
You should try it sometime.
I don't want to put strange things into my body.
You should try it. It's very good.
My body's a temple.
That's right, my body is a temple. And I'm worried that it will go straight to my goiter.
What goiter? I didn't see anything, Argon. You're doing a great
Oh,
job.
shucks. Thank you. I appreciate
I haven't had
it.
dairy today.
Also, the daggers are from, you found them like in a stash of like, there were daggers and manacles and rations and tinderboxes and torches and things in the Dungeon of the Dead 3.
Right.
Right, alright, come on, this way. We can't hang around all day. I have to do work. I have to guard bridges.
He like leads you back out of this courtyard and back along this bridge.
See you later.
Bye bye. Okay, to the shops.
Shopping?
So
I'm gonna like start prestidigitation and like cleaning all the stuff in my inventory that I'm gonna try to sell, so it's like extra shiny and looks like gold. Like
So, which shop
thing
do you
I
want
have in
to?
here.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Which shop do you want to go to?
The Sorcerer's Sundry?
Okay.
Oh, fuck. There it is.
All right. So you all head over to Sorcerer's Sundries, and it's this big circular
Oh my God,
building.
he has a moon-touched scimitar.
Several stories tall, made of light grey stones with this dome that sort of sparkles in the sun. And you head into this room with these painted white walls and these faint ward runes kind of pulsating on the surface of these walls. And it's just this big open room, and you can see these kind of open plan levels above, and these stairwells sort of going up around the sides. And there's this big table in the middle, and this same grey-haired human gentleman with glasses dressed in this blue robe is sitting there.
Oh, welcome back to Sorcerer's Sundries. What can I get for you today?
I need more find familiar spell components, and I look at Alina because she has all the money. I have no money.
I'm just gonna say I'm really hoping that since we are going to be repeat customers, that if we do a bulk order now of quite a few things, I'm anticipating that you're going to give us a discount. And that way, we will then spread word of mouth that this is the place to come for all the best items.
Oh, my friend. You make a hard bargain. Let us see what you have to offer, and I shall certainly think about your suggestion. But of course, many of our customers are regulars, and it would do no good to us to sell everything at half price to all of our regulars. We'd go out of business.
As I'm like taking my stuff out of the bag that I'm going to get rid of, I'm gonna like put the badge on the table too, like casually.
He just sees this badge like,
Ah, yes. A Flaming Fist deputy. Good one. Good for you.
So I hope you're not doing anything illegal in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the tone of your voice. What are you implying, illegal? We have been an upstanding shop. We are beloved by the community. We have been here for many decades. We are engaged in nothing of the sort.
You have nothing to worry about.
Indeed, no. And if you wish to convince me to give you a discount, it might do you well not to imply that I am some kind of criminal.
I didn't mention the badge, you did.
Or maybe if there's anything that you're after in particular that we might be able to source for you on our journey, you'll be our first point of contact.
Ah,
Something.
of course.
So
we are always
you scratch
interested.
my shell, I scratch your back.
Ah, good point, my turtle friend. Well, we are always interested in purchasing interesting magic items. If ever you should come across any, we would certainly take a look at them.
So let this be the start of a great friendship.
Ah, indeed.
Partnership.
That is all you had to say. He kind of gives Alina a sidelong glance.
I'm gonna like make a kissy face, like.
Well, the Flaming Fist are like very incompetent, and we're deputies, so we're not even official members. We just put like a dunce hat on the table, right? And looked impressed.
I might pull out my masks and nipple ring to see if he's interested.
Couldn't have phrased that better.
Yeah, are you interested in my
I'm kind of like, do rats have multiple nipples, like dogs? You know, like
Females
10?
do. Males have no nipples.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I'm like, how many nipples do you have though?
None. It's useless to me.
He kind of has a look at these things.
These masks do not appear to have any magical properties, at least on a brief inspection. This nipple ring, do you say? But I would perhaps accept this ring in lieu of some gold. It looks like a fine piece.
Very, very well. Maybe this can sweeten the deal for us.
Of course, I would consider that. What are you interested in, my friend?
Well, I think there's some spell components, as friend Lina and SL say.
Of course.
Didn't you want some cool magic item here too?
Yes, I do, but what do I have? Oh, yes. One of my wish list items is the pipes of the sewers.
Oh, yes. He sort of waves his hands and conjures this image of these pipes of the sewers on this kind of pedestal that's next to the desk.
You can use these pipes to play very scary music. Oh no!
He waves his hand.
I'm sorry, that is the pipes of haunting.
He recasts.
Pipes of the sewers. Yes, these will summon swarms of rats. I would do this for 200 gold pieces.
I have this gold ring with red stones. I'm pretty sure I cast Identify on some point and it was useless, so I'll put that on the table as well.
Ooh.
Where am I?
We got it from those cultists we killed in the streets. Isn't that cool, guys?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I've never
I
seen
love
one like
making
that
money
before.
off of murder.
It's
And
so rare. I've never
Alina
seen one.
is
Oh, it's
also
a-
gonna put down the modest silver jewelry that's all shined up, the silver flasky thing, and the gemstone.
I just want the decanter of endless water.
He
Why
kind
do I
of
want it so bad?
looks at all these things that you're like sort of dumping on this table. He's like,
Whoa! This is a shop for selling and purchasing of magic items. I am not able to properly judge the value of all of these pieces of jewelry and gold. If you would like, I can just I can probably give you a small discount. He kind of like looks at this gold ring that you gave him, Ethel, with these blood-colored stones in it. Oh, this is probably worth, I don't know, only probably 50 gold pieces or something, I would think. Looks at some of these other pieces. Well, what are you interested in purchasing? I'll certainly consider a discount. Is it these pipes that you wish?
I would like the pipes, but maybe not for my friends here. But also, I remember last time when we came, you also said these pipes were 200 gold pieces. So I thought maybe you would give a bit more of a discount with the nipple ring thrown in.
This nipple ring is probably worth, I don't know, kind of turns it over in his hand. Perhaps 2 or 3 gold pieces.
Oh. It is.
We go get our
maybe we should. Yeah, maybe we should go somewhere else first. I'm just gonna start I'm gonna yoink Kenzie over with the bag of holding and pour all the stuff off the counter into the bag and just say, "We'll go get this properly appraised and sold somewhere else and return with gold."
Oh, suit yourself. Perhaps that is a wiser idea. Oh yes, and the word appraised, that was the word I was trying to think of before.
We don't want to waste your time, of course.
Oh, don't worry, I have all the time in the world.
You just nod, sure you do.
So,
would you have a recommend? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask, would you happen to know of a name of a recommended fencer or dealer that will appreciate these pieces?
Says a fencer. Oh, kind of looks a little bit uncomfortable. I certainly don't know anyone.
That's the wrong word. That's more legal than we're looking for. We want a normal jewelry shop.
But I think Alina might know where that would be, being part of the Thieves Guild, right? Maybe.
Unless you've been in Baldur's Gate, just being part of the Thieves Guild probably wouldn't give you that information. You might be able to find some thieves who would give you the information. To be honest, actually, Kenzie might have an idea, being that he's a criminal and he's been in Baldur's Gate.
It says, in addition, you understand set of secret signs and symbols used to convey short, simple messages, such as whether an area is dangerous or territory of a thieves' guild, whether loot is nearby, or whether people in the area are easy marks or will provide safe house for thieves on the run.
Yeah, so if you find some thieves, you would be able to. So you can communicate that information using thieves' can't.
Yeah, it says I can recognize symbols and things around an area that tells me if there's certain
be
things.
near someone who could fence stuff, and you would probably know.
Yeah, if I've seen something.
Yeah,
walking around, just in general.
Is it in this thieves' cant? In addition, you understand a set of secret signs and symbols. This is because thieves' cant is a language. Basically, it's like a code that you can use to communicate between. So you could recognize, let's say you're walking through the street and there's somebody has put a symbol on a wall that indicates, oh, there's a good jewelry fence here. Then that could be a way of finding one for sure. You could keep your eye out for that.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy says, I
don't know of a jewelry fence, as you say, but if you wish to have an honest appraisal, I suggest going to the counting house. There is a jeweler who works there. Mr. Onyx, Dunkel Onyx is his name. He works in the jeweler at the counting house at the bank, and he's a trustworthy gentleman and should give you an honest appraisal.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, I do have a question, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
On the shop list, it just says weapon of warning. what is the specific weapon that is the weapon of warning?
Weapon of warning? Oh, so it'll be
Yes.
like probably just any magic that helps you move quickly, and it's probably just any basic weapon, I imagine. Yeah, I haven't specified.
Because it could be on like any weapon. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, probably just pretty much any weapon that you can get in the PH, I'd say.
Okay. So it says it's listed at 25, but what if I were able to sweeten the pot by throwing in the alchemist fires, because they are worth 50 gold each? Would I get a slight discount for that?
So the weapon of warning, 250 gold pieces?
Yes. Plus, because I have like roughly like 90-ish, no, not 90, like with all the gold, silver, and copper, I think it would be like around like 65. So I'm trying to see how much with the alchemist fires and shit like that, because that would be really good for me.
Are you going to get a whip of warning?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a weapon of warning.
I would certainly be interested in taking these potions off your hand. Yes, I would purchase these for perhaps all up 4 of them, you say. Yes, I'll do these for. Yes, I'll give you a straight price of 200 for all of these.
Okay, so we'll just delete that, and I will give him like 50 gold of worth of coin for the weapon of warning.
Okay. Let me see, where are these? Why can't I bloody find them? Oh.
They're in the bag holding.
Alchemist fire. Oh, there's only 3 of them. Oh, but do you have one, do you?
I think so.
1, 2, 3. Actually, so he sells alchemist fire for... Where is it? Oh, he doesn't sell it.
So it should be in good supply then, because now he has a few extra.
Do you have another one? Okay, so it's just 3.
I don't see you. Yeah,
so he'll pay.
3.
I'll pay you 150 for these.
Okay. All right. So 150. See anything else that I can sweeten this pot? Would you take the gemstones out of curiosity, because they could be used for, I think, magical reasons?
We're gonna appraise those somewhere else, Kenzie.
I'm just saying.
Maybe Malachi should hold the bag of holding, because he's just dumping all our stuff out on the table.
Hey, it's a magical thing, and that's a magical shop. All right. Trying to get a weapon that will actually.
Maybe I want to drink fire.
You don't. No. This is not alchemist fire. Does not let you like. That is. It is literally just magical oil fire that it ignites and does. Like a little bit. It's pretty much used for like improvised people. Improvised
You can
weapons.
drink it once, you know? Would be fun.
And it hurts. It will hurt. It'll give you the worst indigestion that you have ever have.
I have no particular need of... Well, I would have to see these gemstones.
Here, I will take like a handful out.
Okay.
Just the gemstones.
Kind of pulls out like... on his glasses there's kind of like a little extra sort of like lens that's kind of flipped up. He sort of flips it down, has a look at one of these things.
Oh, these appear to be some sort of agate, maybe an eye agate. I'll give you... I have no need of so many of them, 10 gemstones. I could perhaps use maybe 2 of them. I'll pay you 10 gold pieces for 2.
Okay, so right now we're at 170. If I could borrow like 10 gold from someone, I can just pay for the rest to get the weapon of warning, because it is a very good weapon that'll help us a lot.
I mean, he obviously has a cut of the 500, right? So
Yeah.
I think it was like with the
Yeah.
31 gold, it was like 88.5 each.
So
Yeah,
with
I'll-
like, if you just want to give me like 10 gold from like the stash, that'll be enough, and I'll just delete the rest of the gold coin. That will equal like what, like 80, pretty much. Because so it went up to 160. Yeah, it would be 80 for me. So it would be like 20 gold that I need to borrow from the stash of 500, and that should be cover it.
So what have we got? So it's
And that'll clean
250.
me out, but
So minus the 150 from the potions, minus your 25 gold pieces, minus the 10 gold pieces for the gemstones, and
yeah,
minus
so that'll be 20.
and you've got another 30 gold pieces in your silver.
Well, 30 gold pieces in the silver and the copper.
And
Well,
the copper.
I think that's actually roughly 40.
So what's
so
the
yeah.
copper? And the copper's another 11. So you're down to, you need 24 more gold pieces.
All right, so 24 from the 500 of the take from the reward, and that'll be it. And that will be good, I think. We're all cool with that?
Fine. It's your cut is what was that land, like 83 or something?
Oh yeah, so it's 83 gold pieces
30,
each.
Yeah, because it was 31 extra gold
cool.
from the other table I picked, the desk.
All right, woohoo!
So 83 minus the 24 leaves you with 59. So you can have, so you end up with 59 gold pieces and 70 copper pieces, and you can have a weapon of warning. What sort of weapon would you like? We have many weapons of warning.
DM, would you allow me to have a weapon of warning or Kanabo again?
I am afraid we do not have... why not? Yes, it just so happens. That was how I was able to recognize your Kanabo earlier, is that I had seen one amongst our weapon of warning collection.
Thank you for enabling me, DM. I appreciate it.
I was just like, I don't know, how realistic is it? Yeah, fuck it. There you go, you should see a weapon of warning in your inventory now.
Yeah. All right.
I was gonna buy the Eyes of Sun shielding because they look cool and for no other.
Oh
reason.
my god.
Oh my god, I wanted those too.
Where are they?
A naked lady covered in scimitars, wearing shades, running through the streets.
25 gold. They're in.
Yes, 25
Wizardry.
gold pieces. I would sell them for.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Some Eyes of Sun shielding. I don't think they'll have a Eyes of Sun. Oh no, because I invented those, I believe.
I homebrew on them, so yeah.
Yes. Polarized darkened
Polarized.
glasses. While wearing these glasses, you have advantage on saving throws made to avoid being blinded.
I love the fact that since you gave me the weapon of warning, it now lists all the weapons that could have this enchantment on it to it, including and not limited to antimatter rifles, automatic rifle.
Does it say Bonabo in there?
Double. No. But
Well,
we
then I'm
change it
afraid
now,
that you'll
Eddie.
have to have an antimatter rifle.
All right, I'll take it.
Guys, I think Ethel needs a gun. Just gonna be fun.
Alina, welcome to the modern age. Here's a gun.
So yeah, I'll grab the glasses and immediately put them on. And
Okay.
then probably because they're polarized, look at the little thing that you can only see the words if they're polarized, and that's the only reason why I know they're polarized.
Which thing? I don't think I.
It's like whenever you grab like polarized glasses, they show you like this thing you can only see when you put the glasses on.
Yeah. It's like a grayed out card.
Oh,
When
it's
you put
like
the glasses on, you can see like an image.
Ah,
Yeah,
it's
I
just sort
have
of
no
like test
idea
it.
what polarized actually
Yeah,
does. It's just the stupid tester at like the stores you get them.
Yeah, he gives you one of these cards like when he gives you the glasses.
A wondrous invention. Please enjoy the word on the card. And I'm sorry, did you say...
He looks between Ethel and Alina.
Did you say that you wanted to purchase some fine familiar components?
Yeah, we do.
It's so fucking hot in here, my brain is going to shit. Oh man,
Well,
I'm
it is
sweating.
getting close to the break time.
Yeah,
so.
it's actually break time. I'm gonna go have a quick shower. Yeah.
How many would you like to purchase? We have many, essentially unlimited. 10 gold pieces each.
You have the 88.5 gold there, Ethel.
Okay, I guess I'll maybe buy 2 more. I have to stop letting my cat get murdered, so.
It might be ideal.
Yeah, maybe don't let your cat get murdered because it costs 10 gold every time.
Okay, so you're gonna buy 2. He says, he kind of looks back at you, Alina, and smiles and says,
Well, if you buy 5 of them, I will give you a discount.
Are you buying? Yeah, okay, because I was gonna buy a couple too.
I'll do
if we, like,
5
5
for
together.
40 gold pieces.
We could do that and then just split it 20-20, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll have an extra one for whoever's familiar dies sooner. Whoever gets to 3 deaths first wins 1 extra spell component.
Okay. It's probably gonna be your cat.
Okay, wow, maybe I use my cat as a distraction. We don't have to get...
No, it's only because my bird can fly out.
okay, so where am I? 5 familiar components. So 2 of them to Ethel and 2 of them to Alina.
You can have the extra one for now, because we bought 5. So you can give her 3 since she's apparently a pack horse and can carry everything.
I just have, like, nothing else on me.
I was just trying to convert my silver or my copper into stuff.
So would that mean, I get 68 gold from the bag? Or from our collective gold? Because if I'm spending 20...
So...
I'm trying to use my
70.
brain and it's also hard.
Yeah, so what was it, like 80, 85 or something?
88 and 88 and a half.
88, yeah, 88.5, so if you want to round it up to 89, that's good.
Wait, 500 divided by 6, it's 83.
We had the 31 gold from me picking the desk as well.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I've just been trying to do math.
Yeah, I don't know what you've got now, Ethel. I'm confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the
You have 0.
and then, yeah, 0. It's always 0. And then I'll give 20 away. So now I should have a total of 78 in my inventory. I think, because I had
I'll
10.
check it. I'll check it when I watch the video.
Okay.
We're just like, yeah, we don't know.
Gold again.
We'll just be in the negatives. It's all right.
All right.
Listen,
well,
I'm just glad I have any money now.
if no one else wants to purchase anything at this moment, let's take a break.
Yeah, I'll just find myself after.
I'll mark it with that just quickly. He's impressed with Gennaro's glasses and will like to buy the goggles of night.
Goggles of night.
So
okay.
that's yeah. Because
Nice.
See?
All right. Okay, they should be in your inventory.
easy, straightforward.
Did it say? Oh, so it has. I can't remember if I put the sort of starting prices in there. Where is it?
It was 150.
150. Where the hell did I put it? Did I? Oh, it's in these. Did I put it in here somewhere?
It's in the handout.
Oh, the level 3 handouts. Yeah, sweet.
Mm.
Cool. All right. Okay.
Did you want me to subtract my own gold?
Well, I kind of made the mistake. Well, every time I check it, people are not doing it properly. So I'm kind of. So now I'm like checking it every time, but now I've kind of made the mistake of being like, responsible for everyone's maths. So maybe don't worry about it. I'll sort it out this time. But maybe moving forward from the next session, let's try to be more independently mathematical.
Okay, so just change my gold to 96 then.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was just converting my copper and silver, but...
You can just click that currency button to the left and it'll convert it all. Although, the only thing about that is it's like, you would kind of need to go to a bank to actually convert it all. I'm trying to think I don't know if that's something I really need to be fussy about.
We're just jingling like crazy.
Oh, look, we can make up with
3 hours standing in the bank lane. Bank line.
I have 1,100 coppers.
Yeah, I have 1,500. So.
I enjoy the gritty realism, so I don't know. I mean, we'll say you're in the city. You can certainly go to the bank and exchange it. So you can. Why not?
Wait, isn't the guy we're gonna go to for jewelry at the bank?
He is. If you want to go there, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to that guy and be like, "Hey, can you buy my gold ring and also convert my 1,100 copper?"
Jadeira's pants are almost falling off because of the being weighted down with these bags of coins.
I can't think of any reason why it would become sort of like interesting or significant in terms of roleplay off the top of my head. So go ahead and convert it.
Because
and
you
if
would
I ever
just
think
have
of
so
anything,
much
then
copper, it would be comical.
Oh my god! Everyone getting the coppers.
I should turn to platinum. Oh no.
Yeah, so just hit that currency button and yeah, it'll convert it. And yeah, platinum's just everything's just in 10, so platinum's just 10 gold.
The only reason I would see you kind of like being fussy about that is if you want to keep on hit the point home that you want coin to be added as a weight system to like the characters because that is a rule that you can use. But
well, no, I do include coin in the weight.
Yeah, no wonder I weigh so much. My copper was weighing me down. That's why I was burdened. I just lost 100 pounds.
Well, so it could become an interesting problem if you just carry around all this copper. I don't know, maybe...
You're like trying to fight someone, but you can't because your pockets are so full of copper.
If we want to go shopping right now,
I literally dropped like 50 pounds when I converted all my money.
Yeah, I dropped like 40.
I'm overburdened.
I'll have to have a think about how much gritty realism I want in this particular department, but for now we're in the city, we can convert
like throwing all my copper in Kensei's bag, hoping he doesn't spend it all because I can't carry all my money.
Oh, forgive me for spending probably would be equivalent to like 10 gold at a bar. Like I'm not going to be like it's like literally throwing around like quarters around.
I'm pretty sure you dropped like 45 gold for like a beer, so don't even.
Alina, at least you're more sneaky now, less chingy
Oh,
with all those copper pieces in your pocket.
I was 139 pounds, and now I'm at 98. So, oh my god!
All right, I'm gonna go and fucking wipe my sweaty face with a towel and get another coffee, which will probably just make me even sweatier. Fuck, seriously, it's like a jungle over here. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
That's good.
All right, sure. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna put down the pipe of smoke monsters.
Okay.
And Malachi and I have agreed that we're okay to sell it. And I want to get the boots of Elvenkind and the cloak if I can.
So this pipe of smoke monsters. Let me have a look.
Oh, guys, did you see
It's
that?
magical, so we did.
The alchemy jug just like pour out a bunch of mustard or something. So useful.
Listen, I am restraining myself by burning all the remaining of my gold to buy that, because that is definitely a wish list for Kensei Bish, because they make the unlimited, like, a seemingly unlimited amount of alcohol for a long time.
Oh my god.
There's also a really good pairing with that, with another common item that is not on this list that I will not say, because just because it might have featured in Avengers if you find it, but there's a fun combo with the amulet of a thing.
So Riverland says, yes, a pipe of smoke monsters. A very common magic item, I'm afraid. I would do these for... I'll give you, probably 15 gold pieces for these.
15? Guys, we gotta go trade in our jewelry.
I gotta look to Makai and be like, do you think this is worth it?
We'll, like Ethel said, we'll trade in some of these jewelry and so forth, and if we need to, we can throw it in as a sweetener.
As you please.
So you wanna leave the shop and...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I can afford those two things. I can't get the quiver right now.
And no rush, but could I get my glasses at some point, please?
I'm not sure. I didn't hear that, Gennaro. I'm not sure if you were speaking to me or to.
Oh yeah, just the glasses aren't in my inventory.
Oh yeah, I don't have them because those are homebrew, so I'll need to make them. I don't think I
It's not
was
a
looking
big deal.
for them.
I know I have them, and I'm going to be using them pretty much constantly. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll chuck them in there afterwards.
Cool.
Whoa.
Alright, so Boots of Elvenkind and Cloak of Elvenkind.
Do you wish to purchase these now? Is that what you were saying?
It's not going to change how much I'm going to get for the gemstones and things.
I am confused.
So,
for later. Because we're leaving to go sell the gemstones, so it's not going to matter. Like, if I go sell the gemstones, I think I can afford these two things right now and then recoup some of the cost from selling the other stuff later.
Ah, so you wish to buy these now? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Elena. Did you say that? Did you say?
Yeah.
Maybe I can't hear.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, so you want to buy a Boots of Elvenkind?
And the cloak.
Okay. So 110 for the Boots of Elvenkind. And so what have you got? 210 gold pieces, 214 gold pieces. Let me just put these back in here, just so I can think clearly. So you have 214 gold pieces? Or did you have more because of the...
That should be it, because I added the 88.9 to what I had, which was 81.
Did you add it and... Did you add it in your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 214 gold pieces. And the Cloak of Elvenkind is 100. And the Boots of Elvenkind is 110. Cool. So it leaves you with 4 gold pieces. And
Fantastic.
Boots of... hold on. Boots of Elvenkind. And... fuck, where was it? What was it? Cloak of Elvenkind.
Yeah.
Okay. They should be in your inventory now.
Thank you. Let's go sell some stuff.
All right, so you're leaving the shop?
Yes.
Okay. Anna, you're on mute. I'm not sure if you're aware that you're on mute.
Thank you.
No worries. Everyone good with leaving the shop?
Yes.
I have no problems.
All right. Whoop. It's not night time. So it's about probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and where am I? The counting house is in the steeps. Okay. So you head over to this busy district that is the steeps, and you head over to this counting house, and this building is like a big like stone building. It's practically like a fortress, and Marco and Kenzei, you would know, in this place has been like the center of trade in Baldur's Gate for centuries, and it's practically like a bunker. It's like most of it is actually underground. There's only 2 stories that are above ground, and they're windowless, and the whole place is heavily guarded. There's guards everywhere, and you come up to this big iron door at the front and walk in. There's plenty of people kind of milling about in here, and there's the first floor is split between a customer service area that it's like on the right. It's like full of tellers kind of interacting with various citizens, kind of swapping items, gold and such for copper, or copper for gold, you know, trying to lighten the load. And on the other side, on the left, there's a large jewelry shop, and it's kind of like also like a counter, but you can sort of go in through this little swinging wooden door, and you kind of can go in here. And there's a counter in the back here. It's just this kind of like small shop. And there's this there's a couple of people that look like they work here, but there's an older gold dwarf, a very leathery skinned looking gold dwarf male, with like spectacles and a long white beard and a balding head with a white ponytail, and he's sitting behind this counter, and he's kind of got some kind of like magnifying glass, and he's sort of analyzing some kind of gem as you come in, and he kind of looks up and,
oh, well, welcome. Oh, what can I do for you?
We're looking to get some stuff appraised. Be able to do that?
Oh yes, you've come to the right place. What would you like to have appraised?
I'll pull out my cool gold ring.
I'll pull out 2 gold necklaces that I have.
The modest jewelry, the silver for you, and the gemstones.
Nipple ring.
Oh,
I love the nipple ring.
he looks at all this stuff. He's like, where did you come by all of these?
Can't you tell? We're adventurers.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to be rude. It's just important for me to ask. You have to check. There's a lot of people trying to, hawk stolen goods and such in these parts. It's Baldur's Gate, after all. I'm sure you know.
Yes. No, rest assured, my good sir, we would not bring stolen items into this reputable place. Your friend from Sorcerer Sundry sent us here. Sorcerer Sundries.
Oh, yes, Rivlin Blackhand. Named for his black hand, or perhaps given a black hand because of his name, and nobody's ever been able to determine that. I don't know why nobody asks him. But anyway, okay, what have we got here?
he kind of like sort of puts this gem that he was analyzing like under the counter. There's like a couple of these counters around, just these sort of thick wooden counters, and I guess there's probably not any glass in them. So yeah, just some wooden counters and a couple of these sort of jewelry boxes and things laid out on these counters that are sort of displaying various types of jewelry, and there's a couple of people working in here and a guard standing nearby. And so he turns to these items that you've given him, and I'll just do person by person, just to make it a little bit easier. Alina, did you say you were giving him some things?
Yes, so the modest silver jewelry, the silver I know he's a jeweler, but I'm gonna give him that giant thing that I've been hauling around forever, and the gemstone.
Okay, so he has a look at these 2 moonstones and says, "Oh yes, these are moonstones." I don't think I told you they were moonstones, but anyway, these 2 unidentified blue stones.
These are moonstones. These would be worth 50 gold pieces each. And this jewelry.
And has a look at this jewelry.
This I would say probably this would be maybe you could get 30 gold pieces for this. I would say I would do 30 gold pieces. Are you trying to sell these here, or?
I mean, if you think you can provide the best price for them, then you're welcome to them.
Oh, we pride ourselves on giving a fair price for all of the items that people bring here.
What?
Okay, well, yeah, so 30 gold pieces for this silver jewelry. I'll do these 2 moonstones for 100 gold pieces. You would have to go and take this to an art dealer or something. I'm afraid we only deal in jewelry and gold.
All right.
So you're gonna sell him the modest silver jewelry and the gemstones?
Yeah.
Okay, modest silver jewelry, 2 gemstones.
As long as everybody's okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
As
So,
you're doing that,
130?
I'm just gonna turn to the group so my back is to him and like pull out my cool bronze dragon crown and be like, "Do we need this? Should I
Maybe keep on to that one.
maybe keep on in this one?"
Yeah.
Did you get any vibes from it?
I don't remember if I cast Identify on it. I think I did. I think it was nothing.
Okay,
Because I put it on my head, and I think I wouldn't have done that if I thought it was cursed.
might be okay.
Mr. Dunkel Onyx kind of sees you holding this bronze dragon crown. Well, have you? So you've turned away, so he can't see this crown at all.
Yeah.
Okay. He's. Anyone looking at him kind of sees you sort of like trying to like look over your shoulder, like, "Oh, what have we got there?"
Oh, nothing. Just, a sandwich.
Oh, would you like me to evaluate your sandwich?
Oh, no, I was just feeling a little
I'll evaluate a sandwich?
I love sandwiches.
I ate it.
Dumps the crown in her mouth like,
in like 2 seconds. I was so hungry. Anyway.
Well, is there anything that you would like me to appraise, my dear lady?
He's talking to you,
Yeah, I'll
Ethel.
give him my cool ring.
Oh,
And
so
not
the,
my cool crown. I keep the crown.
Okay, so you're keeping the crown. You have a couple of rings, I think. You have a
not
pearl
the pearl
ring.
ring, because that's I think we identify spell component. So the gold ring with the red stones.
Okay, he has a look at this. He says,
oh, these are bloodstones.
Oh, I was doing Rivelin's voice.
Oh, Rivlin and I, we picked up each other's voices. This gold ring, these are bloodstones. I would do. This is a wonderful piece. I would give you 250 gold pieces for this item.
Sick.
Sheesh.
Ethel is more chill than that. And she's like, oh, that would be wonderful. How about 275?
Oh, 275, you say?
Give me a persuasion check.
Cool.
I'm gonna turn around and like pull out some rations of bread. Start making
You
a
know what? I
sandwich.
think 250 is cool, and then it'll be fine.
Yes, I'm afraid we wouldn't be able to get much more than 250 for these.
That's good. Can't
All
hurt
right.
to ask.
So 250. What do you got? 250 plus 78. Whatever that is. 328.
Cool.
Hands you over
Thank you
some
for
gold.
doing that.
What's this this gold ring with the bloodstones under the counter?
Oh, is there anything else that anyone would like to have appraised?
Gennaro?
No, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you don't have anything. Nibble ring.
Nibble ring.
My little friend.
Actually, he wouldn't say that, would he? He's a dwarf.
My rather tall, striking fellow. Nipple ring, yes.
This is
I mean,
Does it still
Maybe-
have like a tiny bit of flesh on it?
no, Jean Lamont. Okay, no. Can I? Sorry, may I present it properly?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, is this a used nipple ring?
Jean Lamont has cleaned it off. It's like nice and pretty now, and he wears it. Sorry.
Disinfected.
Yes, disinfected. He's actually wearing it on his middle finger on his right hand, and he sort of really puts it on thickly. He's like sort of holding it and swiveling it on his finger, and it's like sort of painfully in a way, like it's wrenching his heart. Takes it off, and he's like, please take a look at this. It's the last. It's the heirloom for my family.
John Lamore, you can't give that away. It's a family heirloom.
no,
you can't
look,
do that,
look.
John Lamore.
My friend Maka.
You can't.
No, you're a good friend, but I must. We need to get these adventuring supplies and save
No.
the city, you know.
I'm just completely like stone faced, like, what the fuck is happening?
Kenway is trying so hard, trying to hold back a laugh.
I shed a tear. Just
I'm still blown away that Ethel pictured it with a nipple still attached this entire time. It's a nipple in every store.
just a little bit of.
Okay, it was a good snack, but yes, it is
John
clean now.
Lamore. If you give away your family heirloom, I have to give away mine, and I take out a large gold bracelet. I'm like,
Oh no, Maka, no!
but we must eat tonight. We haven't eaten.
Oh yes.
Like 250 gold pieces. And we're clearly together, and you're like, we must eat tonight.
We have.
Oh, that old lady next to us.
Please, sir.
What?
Yeah, yes. Just a
Can you
little.
please just give the man the ring already? Can we move this along?
Yeah, so I hold out the ring.
He takes it from you, he looks at it, he's like,
Oh, yes, a nipple ring. Oh, yes, I've seen plenty of these. I know what they look like.
but give me a deception check with advantage, because you're being helped by Marker.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Wait a second. Let me just see.
So
I
you,
have some sort of.
yeah, so you can get only 15.
Mm.
Oh, is it only persuasion and not deception, is it?
No, it's deception as well.
So it's 15.
Oh, sorry, 15.
Okay, right.
Cool.
He kind of like listens to you all. He says,
Oh, yes. This does look like quite a fine nipple ring.
scratches his chin.
I'll do this for 15 gold pieces.
You're breaking my heart.
Do you remember that Rivelin told you it was 5 gold pieces?
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, that seems like a good deal. Oh, thank you. May the swarm head bless you, good sir.
And Mark is also giving his large gold bracelet as well to be evaluated at the same time. We must.
Okay.
We have to feed our friends.
A tableau of pain before
It's been a long road.
You can give me a deception check as well if you want, but it'll be a higher DC.
Go, Maka, go.
Because it's so charismatic.
Is there any help?
Because you're already. Oh!
It was a joke.
That doesn't even matter. -1 in charisma. What is happening?
He looks this gold bracelet over. He says,
Oh yes, this is a wonderful piece. Yes. You say you're in need. That lady there, she's not with you. She could perhaps buy you
I
some
shake
food.
my
or
head
some-
and look at them with disdain.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to make any assumptions. Look, I'll give you 240 gold pieces. Oh, wait, sorry, 270 gold pieces I would do for this large gold bracelet.
Thank you, kind sir. That's very much appreciated. I hold my family, and he just puts his fist to his heart, like in here, and he hands it over. Yeah.
Alina's gonna like put her arm like she's carrying Ethel, like helping her walk out, and be like, "Come on, Grandma."
I like elbow you really hard, but like subtly. Not your grandma.
We don't need to sleep in the laneway tonight. We'll have a roof over our heads.
Yes.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.
Bowing.
What about these necklaces that you put here on the table?
Wait, Kensei.
These were yours, were they?
he looks a little bit nervous.
I found them off of a dead pirate.
Oh yes. Okay, let me have a look at these. Yeah, a dead pirate, you say? I'll give you probably 20 gold pieces for each of these.
Deal.
Didn't you have a gemstone?
What was that? Sorry.
I said, didn't he have a bunch of gemstones?
Oh, you've got okay.
That's
So
in the bag
hold
of
on.
holding.
Yeah, that's in the bag of holding.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
So we'll do this and then the gemstone.
then the gemstones.
So
All right, so
add 40 to
40.
it.
You're adding it. Okay.
Yep.
All right, bag of holding. Okay, so these gemstones, you've got 2 of them because you gave. Sorry, you've got 8 of them left. These moonstones.
He says, oh yes, moonstones, lovely, very lovely. Yes, I'll do these for 10 gold pieces each.
All right, we can do that.
You got ripped.
I forget what I did the other ones for. Much less. No, the two moonstones that you sold before would have been much less than that. I think I did them for like 2 or 5.
Well, it was like the alchemist fires was like 150, and then the 2 stones that he wanted were just for 20 total.
20
So
total.
it was actually fair price.
Was it
for the
gem?
2.
Was that what you did? You do gemstones?
Yeah, I just did gemstones for the bag of holding.
I thought you said it was an aggregate.
Huh. Oh yeah, it was an eye agate, I think.
Yeah,
It wasn't these. You had.
because my moonstones I thought were like 50
Oh,
each.
my bad. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. These. Okay, these things here. These are. I think these are the eye agates. Sorry, I'm confusing myself. Bear with me.
Well, they're just gemstones, so they're whatever the hell you want them to be, I guess. So.
These ones are. Bloody hell. Yeah, yes, sorry, these are eye agates, and they're worth, 10 gold pieces each. You'll do them at 10 gold pieces each. So I already did that, did I? Damn it, I should have ripped you off. Oh well.
Aha! Alright, so there's 8 left, so we get 80 gold. We'll
80 gold for that.
Yeah, so if
Did
anyone
you-
wants to do the math, how to split that evenly, just because I want to, because it was on the bag of holding.
Wait, who had moonstones?
I did.
Oh,
I had 2.
okay. Okay, gotcha. All right, sweet. Okay, fuck, I was confused. Okay, so you get 80 gold pieces for all of those agates.
It's like 13.3.
Okay. 13 to my inventory.
Are we all adding 13? You said we're splitting that one?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm happy to split the pool out. Maybe like when we sit down at somewhere else, we can just divvy it all up for now.
Yeah, it's all good.
Only after I buy my cool decanter.
Ooh, will there be
Guys,
anything
you know what else
else?
we could do? If we find like a park or something, we could try our bag of beans.
We just want to go and park and get high.
Shit.
I'm not going to eat a bean.
Good.
Considering it.
I think really bad things could happen to you if you eat the bean.
A pyramid explodes out of Ethel's stomach.
Like the most terrifying ever. You'd be like impaled at the top of the pyramid or crushed under it. One of the two.
Every single corner pops out of your body, and it's like.
Now we say this, but honestly, if we had like Jean Lamour or someone that's really good with deception, just say, if you eat this bean, you become immortal, and just all that stuff happens to like a big bad evil guy. All right.
Ooh, that's a fun idea.
Oh my god.
Does Alina have the bag of beans, right?
I do, yeah.
No, I thought I had them, and I was like, oh no, I lost the bag of beans.
No, I had to take them from you because you kept telling me you wanted to eat them.
I told you once. I considered eating them to myself, and you went, no.
Terrified. All right.
They would be tasty.
Are we going someplace to relax? Short rest?
I was just gonna say, do we want to go back to the kind of like at the Elson Cavern, the other one, the Blushing Mermaid?
Blushing Mermaid.
See if we can go try to find our lovable log to see if he's still there.
Oh yeah.
Try to do if we want to inform Nine Fingers King, and then probably do a short rest at the bar. Just take it easy, and then we'll go to.
Can we just go back to the magic shop so I can pick up? I guess I could get the decanter or the alchemy jug, whichever feels actually more useful. Because they're both a little goopy, and they definitely have similar vibes.
Hey, listen, if you buy the kind of like endless decanter, I'll buy the alchemy jug.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
We're gonna be poor.
I want someone to pour mayonnaise out of the alchemy jug.
Is it the water your beans with? The decantless of endless water?
I'm not standing anywhere near the beans.
Wait, you have the beans?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna like pluck them if I use
it
them.
and run away like it's about to blow up.
I don't want to see the bad things that are gonna happen if I'm anywhere near them.
I think it's a fun strategy. If we're able to strategize before an encounter, I think we could have a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because clearly the last time we tried to strategize an ambush and tried to do something ahead of time clearly worked last time.
We just had to wait for the beans?
We just have to face a dumb opponent and that does not have any magical bullshit, and that's the only time we're gonna succeed in anything.
Okay, so back to the magic shop, then to the Blushing Mermaid.
Magic
and we
shop.
will, yes, magic shop.
I guess I'll just live there.
I mean, that is what the party is, though.
So you head back to the magic shop, and Rivlin is like,
we're back.
Oh, welcome back. So soon. I trust you had some luck at the with Mr. Onyx at the counting house.
Yes, he was very nice, and I'm gonna like look at this guy's hand like just for like a second too long.
as you're doing that, he appears to become a little bit uncomfortable. He kind of puts his hand under his desk.
Alright, this way is it? And I'll ask him for the decanter of endless water. I want it.
Ah, yes, the decanter. He conjures an image of this decanter. I would do that for 120 gold pieces. It produces endless amounts of fresh or salt water, don't you know?
Ooh, how about 110? Because I've been such a wonderful customer.
Give me a persuasion check.
I will just constantly ask. Because why wouldn't you? Oh, never mind. 120.
I'm afraid, we will have to sell this for 120. These are very popular, don't you know?
Yeah, that's fine. And I just hand him 120 gold.
Alright.
So I do apologize. It is a lot more expensive, the alchemy jug is, than I thought. I thought it was 100. No, I need another 100.
I actually have not converted my copper yet, so I can probably buy both and just not have a lot of money again.
Okay. From Marker's bracelet, everyone receives 45 GP gold pieces as well. So like evenly divided.
Okay.
Ooh,
Did you say 45?
That's correct, yeah.
thank you.
Oh gosh, man, sorry.
And what?
And that decanter of endless water should be in your inventory, Ethel.
Hooray! Is platinum 10 gold?
Yep.
I just converted it and now I'm all confused.
Yep.
So I could get it, guys. But that's also a lot of money that we could share instead, so.
Would I be able to get that pipes of the swarm?
Pipes of the
Pipes
swarm.
of the sewer, sorry.
Forgot how much I said it was.
Ah, yes,
I think it's
200 gold pieces. Oh, wait. Pipes of the sewers. 200 gold pieces.
Yes. So I had 148 plus some of these we got, and I'll throw in my hat of vermin to sweeten the deal.
I have no memory of how much he said that he would do the.
I do not remember how much I said I would do this hat of vermin. Let me have a think. Yes,
How
this is
short
it's
are
a
you,
rather common
Uncle?
item.
But worn by a true adventurer and a true rat, infused with the power of the rat.
Sort of like turns his mouth down a little bit, like,
Oh, yes, lovely.
okay, so it's just the hat of vermin and 148 gold?
Yes.
Okay, why are you pouring oil again? Are you gonna burn down
Mark
the
is like,
magic
fuck
shop?
this shit.
Guys, it's going up. It's going up. No.
Just keep standing in the corner, like, just pouring it out, looking the guy dead in the eye. I will burn this shit to the ground. He's gotten dark this time.
What are you actually doing, Marco?
Anyone's got a light? No. I was trying to, from earlier on, I was trying to remove the flask, which, you know how you added that, what was it? It wouldn't remove, so I was just having a quick look at it now.
Okay.
And I still couldn't, yeah. So that's all
I think,
it was. Sorry,
if-
I'm not burning the shop.
If you just click on oil flask, click on the little pencil icon to the right of it, then underneath the image or underneath the word description, there's a little 3 there. If you click in there, you should be able to change that to a 2.
Ah, good. Great, thanks. Sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, it's not going up in flames, don't worry.
Damn it.
Well, we did do that to that warehouse. We would just do that here and make everything.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We never burnt down anything.
Do you have anything else of value, my young rodent friend?
I'll give you 4 platinum.
Whoa!
So that would bring you up to pretty close, right?
4 platinum would certainly seal the deal.
Whoa! Whoa! Sorry.
That way over where we're supposed to be on money for this or not? Did I do poor math again?
No, okay, I think that makes sense.
That would be 180 gold and then plus your hat, and that would
plus
be
my hat.
200, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
That's what I was trying to do.
Thank you.
All right, so he'll take your 148 gold pieces and 4 platinum from Ethel and the hat of vermin. And I wasn't describing how he was actually getting these items for you. He was, I think I did it in the first one. He was getting his assistant to sort of teleport out of the room and teleport back. The assistant teleports back holding these pipes of the sewers and sort of grouchily hands them over to you. And they should be in your inventory now.
Thank you. Woo!
Were they the bagpipe version or the panpipe? Yeah, I was just curious.
I've gotten the panpipe version. It's nice and compact.
Petite.
Reminds me of home, pipes.
Pipes for sewer, like sewage pipes.
Finally, Jean Lemoore's his dream of being the piper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the assistant is a female rock gnome. Sorry, couldn't remember. Just to complete the image, she grumpily hands you these pipes.
I'm gonna grab the quiver of Alona.
Okay, quiver of Elona. Ah, shit. What is it? Quiver of
H.
Oh yeah.
EHLONNA.
100 gold pieces.
Okay, so happy with that?
I suppose. Too many shenanigans today.
Ethel's the only real haggler amongst you.
You gotta ask, and then you gotta roll bad, but it's still fine.
Yeah, she hasn't had any luck yet, but
say no.
Quiver of, there it is, nice. All right, should be in your inventory.
Will there be anything else? My very fine friends.
We better be your fine friends. Just raked us over the coals.
Oh, the finest indeed of all friends.
I'm gonna leave my old quiver on the counter.
Thank you. I'll have this disposed of.
Thank you. Shall we?
Is that you sort of like strutting out of the room?
Yeah, I was trying to
Oh, you're playing the pipes. Oh, so you just summon a swarm of rats in the shop. Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I don't think I'm attuned yet, so maybe it's okay.
Oh, very, very, very astute.
Wait, is astute that word that I always say that has like a depressing connotation? Yeah. Damn it! What do I want to say? No, it's not.
No. I don't think so.
What is that word?
Not
Studious.
Studious? Stupendous?
No.
Oh, pit. Doesn't matter.
I forget what it is. No, astute is the correct one. Anyway.
Oh, very astute.
He just like stares at you while you're all standing there, like in silence, like.
Just like stare back for like a minute and then we leave.
Look at the time.
Get the hell out.
Okay, so you walk out of the shop.
I don't have anything. Yeah.
Ooh, guys, if we get more money, we're coming back before we leave. I love shopping. No, this is it a periapt? Is that how you say that?
Periapt? That's what I've always said, but yeah, actually, I don't know. I've never heard that word.
I feel like that's not a word I've ever seen before.
Me neither.
But the one of the periapt of wound closure might just stop Ethel from constantly nearly dying.
Is it a pendant? Periapt. I've only encountered it in D&D.
Oh, I think it's actually more like a tiara type.
Okay.
I think.
I also don't know where my short bow went. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it.
Oh no, I just deleted it because you said you left it on the counter.
No, my old quiver.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just leave my bow. Can no longer use arrows.
Wait, wait, you don't have a quiver.
I deleted the old one.
Oh, you did it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was like, where'd my bow go? Like,
messing about in your character sheet.
I had one.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. Like, have I been imagining things? There's a strong possibility because I did have 50 bags at one point. So
you were pickpocketed while you were there.
So the art for the periapt is a necklace. For the periapt of wound closure, it is a necklace.
That seems like, does it stabilize you every time you go down? That seems really good. I mean, I know you don't get back up, but it sounds really good if it's just like, oh, we don't have to worry about Ethel because even if she's down, she's fine.
I mean, you're usually all right as long as you stay back. You're not the first one in the room.
That I ran into a swarm of rats was maybe not advisable.
Mark has also heard that the
kettle black.
I said like me. Not my fault. You're slow.
What did you say, Marco?
I was going to say, he's read that also doubles your short rest healing rolls. As well.
Good.
So making your healing
Add
for
it,
short
have
rest.
hit points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Get it. Nap time. Attunement time.
All right, so you're heading to the Blushing Mermaid.
Yeah.
All right. Head back to the Blushing Mermaid in Heapside, and this is this like primarily residential middle-class neighborhood in this dark multi-story stone building with a shingled roof and many chimneys. And you come into this dodgy common room, and it's this sort of somber receptionist with the comb over again, like, "Oh, welcome back, I suppose." Puts his hand over his head, like he's scared that somebody's gonna like make it really greasy all of a sudden.
So
Making
everywhere we go,
clean.
we kind of like we make them worry of us. One guy with the kind of like the lump on the neck. This guy with the hair. I see our reputation is going to be preceding us every time we go somewhere.
Oh, he's so greasy.
Is our friend Motolock still around?
Oh, I don't know who that is, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I think we'll just go to our rooms, need to have a little nap. I also need to see the Nine Fingers Madame.
Oh, suit yourself. We don't have any particular business with the people that rent our rooms, other than we rent them to them. So please yourself.
Okay, very good.
But as you say this, you hear this like,
"Oh, it's you. Oh, it's all of yous. You've come back. I thought maybe you died or so." or something. And you turn around, you see Mortlock. He's like hanging out in this common area. He's like holding like a big pint of ale. Like, come and have a drink.
Oh, don't need to tell me twice. I just burst in through.
That's so nice. They're having so much fun.
And he's like obviously like super drunk.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta admit, I thought about running, but I got really drunk. And also, I want to make sure that my brother gets what's coming to him.
Oh, yeah. Alright, now wait a minute. Before we get to that, we're gonna get to that. But first, I gotta catch up on what you've been doing. Hit me up, bartender!
So you just buy, how many ales do you buy?
I'm gonna do enough for like, I'm gonna space it out, but I'm gonna do enough that will cover like a time period of short rest, so maybe like 5 over that time.
Okay.
For the time being.
So no one's had any drinks today so far. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're just having a short rest. No one's had anything to drink, and Marka, Gennaro, and Ethel have not eaten anything, but the others have. Just so you know.
I'll drink from my beautiful new decanter, and I'll order some food.
Nice. So you drink some mayonnaise. Oh no, that's not the decanter. Sorry. That's the no. You drink some salt water.
Don't we all wish that we were drinking mayonnaise? Wait, I have a question. So with the alchemy jug, it's like you can produce a liquid, and we have to eat every day. Would mayonnaise count as a food for the day?
I reckon you could get away with it for a little while before you start having some issues.
So guys,
before you start
hear me out.
feeling
malnourished.
Jug
and needed to use the privy.
Wait, did you buy the alchemy jug?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't get it.
I didn't.
No, I will try to buy it next time I get enough money too. I will uphold my end of the bargain at some point when I get money enough.
Endless food, endless mayonnaise. Thank you.
I propose a choice: endless mayonnaise for endless rations.
But yeah, you don't have to eat now. You're just having like a short rest.
Only mayonnaise.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying the idea of eating only mayonnaise. Ew.
Yeah, I reckon you could get away with, like, it'd give you some sustenance like for a few days for sure. Like if you find yourselves in a desert or some other sort of hellish environment, perhaps.
Well, I really wonder like what you could get away with classifying as a liquid, because I would say an egg is pretty liquidy, you know? An egg white is pretty liquidy. Those are pretty healthy.
It specifies like what types of liquids, I think.
I feel like you get sick from drinking raw eggs that often, though.
You could cook them. I have a firebolt.
The dice here.
Someone pours it out of the jug as I firebolt it. Boom, cooked egg.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna like grab Ethel's decanter thing and pour some fresh water out of it and drink that.
Oh yeah, oops, I was drinking salt water. Like,
yeah, now you're now officially dehydrated.
All right, well, while you have the decanter, I'll assume everyone has adequate drinks every day, so you don't have to worry about drinks anymore.
Ooh, nice.
And yeah, you don't, Marka, Gennaro, Ethel, you don't have to eat now. Ethel, did you say you're buying some food? It's,
sure.
It's, you can eat one ration or one meal.
Marka would actually, if we heading down to our rooms after we speak to Nine Fingers, maybe he will order some room service for us down there.
Ooh, nice.
So,
I'd like to get in on that.
For everyone.
Yeah, so it'd probably cost you like 2 silver pieces per meal, just for like a basic meal.
Yeah, so I'll just go there, one each, and we'll have it like sent to our room, so when we get down there for a short rest, we can have that.
Okay, sweet. So you head down to your rooms for sleep.
Good berries and the decanter of like endless drinking water. We're set.
The berries covered in mayonnaise.
Ooh,
oh, tasty.
Like a fondue.
More like fondant.
Oops.
Oh.
For a moment.
Oh, apparently I don't own any. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, Clancy.
Where? What have I? Oh, not everyone's made it down here or something.
I have not.
Alina's token died.
Okay. I didn't anticipate coming back to this scene. Where's Clancy? Where is he? Oh, there. Okay.
Oh, I think he disappeared.
Of course, I deal with Clancy before any of the actual players.
Clancy's the only important person in the party.
Oh, Alina, you're not in here. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It said you don't own a
And
token.
Gennaro, I think you said you're not here. Oh, maybe none of you are here.
No, Marcus.
Yeah, I think it was
Oh,
but
hello.
I
Cat is
don't
here.
any of our tokens.
Oh yeah. Okay, the cat's dead. Oh yeah.
Now my cat's not.
Marker was
No,
a
I'm not
was a
there.
spider. And Luna. Okay. Everyone good?
Me.
No. Oh, Kenzie. Okay, Kenzie. There you go.
I don't think I'm
There you go.
ready there.
Ethel. All right. Sorry. There you go.
No,
I don't know why I thought. Let's just come down here, then you can see your tokens and.
Like everyone's
whatever.
fine. I'm like, am I?
Mortlock kind of comes over here and just drunkenly like pushes past Kenzie and just like stumbles into the bed like.
He'll sleep it off. It's understandable. We did leave him though.
Yeah, go ahead and have a short rest.
Yay!
I'm gonna
Yeah,
attune to
and-
my cloak as well.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
I'm gonna attune to my cloak.
Okay, sweet.
Ooh, I would like to be attuned to my pipes.
Okay.
And during the short rest, because I don't really need to recover anything, I'd like to go and inform Nine Fingers Keen that Freddy has passed away.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you go upstairs.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, okay. Whoever would like to deliver some sad news, please. I will go.
Marco will join as well.
Ah, okay. Thank you, friends.
Do you take Clancy?
Oh, yes, Clancy. Clancy, come with me.
Wait, would this be instead of a short rest, or just like as short rest activity?
No, you can do. Like just take like half an hour or whatever to do. Well, it's
Cool.
up to you. It's up to you. I would say that probably you. It'd probably take a little
I
bit
just
more
want to do
activity
my
than.
arcane recovery, which means I just have to like look at my spellbook at some point. So I think that's fine.
If you're all gonna take a short rest, then you could take your short rest and then go upstairs. I'm sure that's fine. If you wanted to attune Jean Lemore, do you need?
Oh, yeah,
can you
sure.
attune over a short rest? I can't remember.
I
Yeah,
don't.
it's the same time.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone can take a short
So-
rest.
I
And
do
then-
have a question though. How do we attune items within 5?
So if you go into, where am I? What item was it for you again? Sorry, Kenzie. Say that again.
Weapon of warning.
Oh yeah, sweet. You're just cutting out a little bit for me. I don't know if it's me or you. Where am I? Weapon of
It's
warning.
him.
Okay.
Actually, I have this problem, so let me leave and join back real quick.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And
So,
usually,
so this is. So you need like the actual weapon, I guess, and then yeah, it doesn't. I'll need to fix it up. We'll assume that it's attuned for now, but then just like use your usual Kenobo as your weapon.
Okay.
But we'll assume
Alright.
this is attuned. And I'll fix it up later.
okay, that's fine.
As like light duties in Marcus' short rests, he was actually just sit at his desk. He'll just like nudge Kenzei over. Don't mind, like I'll pull up a chair at the desk and just working on his piece of parchment.
Okay. So-
I'm gonna ritual cast resummon my cat.
All right.
Nice.
Poor cat. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna send the cat over to be nice to just Mako. Just go hang out. Seems like he's had a rough day.
Aw.
during this like downtime, I'm gonna find like a desk to myself and grab that newspaper that I've been carrying time, and write out like serial killer looking notes with like the different letters, and they're just like little cards. Like I'm making little flashcards to hand to people. Like, do you have sunshine? Where is the sunshine?
How subtle are you being about this?
Well, I'm going to like a separate room so I could do this. So like you just might hear like the clicking of like scissors or something, or me tearing at like the little like individual letters.
Okay, and while you're doing that, Jean Lemore and Ethel, and who else was going upstairs? Oh, there's two Alinas here. I don't know which one's.
Maka?
I was as well. I thought we were going to head up after the short rest, so I thought I'll just work on this this piece of parchment
during the short rest.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So if we're going to like type the short rest.
Yeah. Do your short rest and then we'll.
Yeah. So I'm going to make my way to JL.
Hell.
Oh, there you are. And Mark will just like to say that JL, I've been working on this poster for yourself. I thought it would be a fitting way to just have a little tribute to Freddy that maybe we can present to Nine Fingers Keen just in his honor.
This is wonderful, Maka. This is beautiful. Oh,
wait,
my
hold on. Has he given it to you? Have you given it to him?
No. I was just gonna flash it.
Okay, so you show it to him now?
Yeah, I'll show it. Yeah, if you can.
There you go.
Oh, you have. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God. Oh, this is awesome. I love it.
It's so good. You can definitely have inspo for this as well, Marco. If that doesn't deserve inspo, I don't know what does.
That's amazing. Oh.
No. Yeah, so it's only fitting. I think we should.
Look at Freddy.
It's so emotional.
I know, I'm like close to tears. Oh.
I'm gonna have to get a new token for any thugs that I use in the future. It's like, Freddy, is that you?
And I found a way.
It's just a big family business of just being thugged.
Oh yeah,
Freddy's ghost is gonna be haunting us forever.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so good. Yes, I've been working on a song, so yeah. Brilliant idea. Cool. Shall we head up?
That's good.
All right. So you head back up the stairs through that common room and then kind of like back up through the winding passages and stairways that are in the back section of the Blushing Mermaid and up to room 20. And there's a couple of guards standing at the door, thuggish looking people that look oddly similar to Freddy. But they have very, very different voices, of course. And one of them sort of nods and kind of recognizes you and says, "Oh, where's Freddy?
Oh no.
Where's Freddy and the others?"
I am so sorry, my friend, but Freddy is no more.
Oh no, that's no good. What? Oh, you better tell the boss.
Like opens the door and like lets you in, and you head inside, and you see Nine Fingers Keen. She's in there as usual. She's sitting at her seat, appears to be kind of studying some paperwork of some kind. takes off some spectacles as you come in. And kind of like looks up at you. Yes. Hello, you've returned, I see. How did it go?
About low and say, we were able to defeat the cold man, but for now, I have some terrible news. We lost Freddy. He died in the battle valiantly, like a true hero.
Oh no. And what of Edward and Percival?
Edward and Percival. Yes. also were met.
Oh my god.
There was a large commotion, and there were imps and pirates everywhere that might have made it out, maybe not. And it happened to be a fire afterwards, so
Imps.
we hope for the best.
Spontaneous combustion.
And this is all to do with the sunshine drug. Did you find who was dealing the drug?
Yes. We uncovered the one responsible. But I mean, he managed to get away, but we slaughtered his party.
Well, at least there is that. She looks like very strained, and then like all of a sudden, out of nowhere, suddenly like smashes her fist down on the table. She's like, "Damn it!" She like stands up, kind of like straightens her shirt, sort of walks over to the corner of the room and like faces the corner for a moment. Sort of stands like leaning on one leg. You can see her sort of like sort of massaging her brow. And there's like several other thugs in the room, kind of like, "Whoa, I don't like it when she's angry."
Oh no.
And you kind of like wait. It seems like an awfully long amount of time. She turns around again. This is very unfortunate. I did know you were going into combat, of course. And you did take care of that other issue for me. If you think you've stemmed the flow of these damn drugs that are getting in the way of my operations, I suppose that's all I can ask for. It is the way of such things. Listen, I know about you and your group. I know where you've been staying. I know some of the people that you've been talking to. I want you to know that I will hold you to your promise that you will serve me if I ever am in need of a task from you. But otherwise, I appreciate very much that you have come here to let me know of their deaths. Some may not have been brave enough or polite enough to have done so, and I appreciate that a lot. It goes further than you know.
I'm gonna bow low and thank you for your graciousness. We will be there in your time of need. And I'll open the poster that Marco's made and be like, we were thinking maybe we could also put on a small
a little tribute.
A tribute to your fine. Yes, for Freddy.
I
and
see.
Eddie, and
Percival.
Percival.
Also, Edward he preferred Edward.
Oh,
he
sorry.
He didn't like to get confused with Freddy. I mean, you know, I mean, of course, looking at them, they look so different. You would never think that would be an issue, but sometimes when they're called upon from afar, you would call Eddie, and Freddy would come, and you know, he decided Edward was better. Anyway, I digress. I appreciate that you would go to these lengths, and I will inform Freddy's family, and of course Percival's and Edward's, and perhaps I will come down to watch this ballad when you perform it.
Wonderful. Maybe, yeah. We shall let you know.
Yeah.
And you've still got the inspiration from before, Jean Lemore.
Ooh.
So I don't know if you've definitely got inspiration. So you've still got inspiration.
Is that advantage?
Yes.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go downstairs again.
Farewell. Again, I appreciate it. And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so you head back down.
True tragedy.
Whoop. That guy was dead. Thought there was another one hanging about. Yeah, so what do you want to do now? There's like, we got like another half an hour of game time. Or we could pack it up here, or up to you.
We can at least make our way towards the other, like, place to go kill the Lvl4's, like, brother, and we'll see how long that takes. Maybe we're lucky enough and it's just one room with this one asshole and we can just end it here very quickly. That's wishful thinking.
I will warn you guys, I don't have that many spells. I have my cantrips are fine, but if we're expecting any sort of bigger battle, that might need to be a tomorrow then.
I mean, like, it can't be like another dungeon, like...
Do you have to attune to the Pearl of Power?
Pearl of Power?
Yes.
Pearl of Power. Who has a Pearl of... I don't even remember a Pearl of Power. Wait, what have I forgotten?
Nothing, we don't have it. I was just gonna buy it for Ethel and then use it afterwards. I was thinking about getting it anyways.
Right, okay. Pearl of Power. I'm not sure. Let me have a look.
Requires attunement. Yep, sorry.
Right.
I mean, I don't care if I just do Firebolt for an entire battle. That does not bother me. But it also might not be super useful.
Yeah, I got 2 spell slots.
I mean, the reason I'm kind of like saying we might want to do that quicker than later is like we burned down the storage facility where the sunshine is, and word might spread very quickly that we have been making quick efforts. So I'm just trying to make sure that we get at least someone dead that's like responsible, not like brazenly leaving town.
I'm not saying no, I'm just warning you of my level of usefulness. I'm down.
Firebolt is still useful. Do not discourage yourself.
We got 1 second level spell and 1 first level spell, and then we got a lot of firebolts. So we can go if we want.
I'm pretty fresh, so I'm good to do whatever.
We'll at least kind of like scout it out and see if it's like a in-depth dungeon or it's just one room with one asshole. We'll see. If it's like too in-depth, we might just say, all right, we're just gonna come back later.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Let's go.
What could possibly go wrong?
It's just a bathhouse.
I just wanted to take a bath. That's all I want to do.
Alright, so the Low Lantern is on Grey Dock, somewhere between Eastway and Brampton. And so you head down there, and
we grab the lovable lug, by the way. We make sure he's coming with us.
you grab the lovable murderer and torturer.
Yeah.
But he's lovable.
He's misunderstood. He's misunderstood.
I'm glad you think that.
And you head to the
pirate. I can't judge.
yeah, true. You head to the Low Lantern. The Low Lantern is an aging 3-masted merchant ship that's permanently docked on the east side of the harbour. and it's far past the point of being seaworthy. And it was converted into a tavern and gambling house that's open all day and night. And you hear as well that the dice game Baldur's Bones is just as popular there as in the other taverns throughout Baldur's Gate. And so, yeah, you head down to the dock, and I'll take us actually to map. Can everyone see their tokens on this map? I can't remember. Oh, there should be a cat.
It's still loading for me. Hold on.
Still loading.
Me too.
And as you come down here, you're enveloped by the fog of Greydock, and the fog obscures the low lantern until you get within like 100 feet of it, whereupon its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails, and it's anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck. A lantern at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business.
All right, all aboard.
So the main deck of this ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below. The tavern proper visible through the hatch's glass panes. 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest. A 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging. And there's this green oil lamp hanging off the end of the ship's bow.
Monsieur Modlock, where is your brother? Is he below?
Yeah, he's usually downstairs on the 2nd level.
Maybe you should lead the way.
Yeah, look, he doesn't like me coming to see him, but he's probably down here somewhere. Here, follow me.
All right, I will follow to where he disappeared.
Ooh, cool.
There's a bit of a Freddy lookalike there. Hold on. Sorry, just before you run into the room. So this room...
The barman, a bird?
Yeah, so this is a very busy and noisy part of the ship, and it reeks of sweat and cheap ale, rotting timbers and old vomit. And there's some bouncers positioned around the room so that they can kind of see everything, and they're sort of just standing there keeping an eye on things. And as you come in, there's a couple of gentlemen kind of kind of sitting at this table over here, and you hear one of them, this halfling, appears to be a strong heart halfling with spectacles, is like, "Yar, look, first that man has his pet devil downstairs, and no one says nothing. Now there's tieflings just walking around in the open. Mark my words, these tieflings are gonna bring the same fate to Baldur's Gate as befell Elturel. We'll all be disappearing soon." And this other character sitting next to him, kind of like leaning over a pint of ale, says,
"And what's with these animal-type weirdos with him? Looks like a pack straight out of Sal's foot. I haven't been able to get to my shop in Stony Eyes for half a 10-day now, and yet they let this rabble in. The fish must be falling asleep at the Basilisk Gate."
But as you come over here, Jean Lemore, this woman that's like sitting here to the right of the bar, she kind of welcomes you in, says, "Oh, well met. I haven't seen you around here before. My name is Lvl4. Folks around here call me the Captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place, but watch your step. things can get pretty messy around here.
Thank you, Captain, for your kind welcome, unlike some that I've heard.
Oh yes, don't mind them. And you notice as well that she has what appears to be a pet crab sitting on her shoulder. And as you...
so cute.
You also hear, as you come in here, in particular, Gennaro, you hear a very familiar song that this bard standing to the right of the bard is playing on a lute and singing a reasonable rendition of, you notice immediately, is the elf song of Elturel from Elf Song Tavern.
I get very excited and I start shaking Maka by like the shoulders and like pen paper.
Yeah. Maka just. I'm like, would you like me to dictate, or did you want to?
Give me the damn pen. Hurry.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna start frantically scribbling as much as I can.
You can. He sings the whole song like a couple of times. He's kind of like extended it, and so it's easy for you listening from any part of this deck of the tavern to easily transcribe the entire song.
Oh my god, thank you. And I hand the pen back, and then the next drink's on me.
Fine. Can't wait to visit our friends. I forgot the name of it at the ink shop, but...
Oh.
Yeah.
What are their names? Like Mark and like Mark, Brick, and Salt. Brick, Mark, Brick, and Salt. I don't know.
Finally can finish your chicken poke.
So is there more bar down this way?
Oh yes, of course. You're welcome to go down there. There's some gambling rooms there and another bar. Yes, wherever you please.
Does it look like your presence here, Mortlock?
How did Mort look at? Oh yeah, that's right. I brought him down here. Oh, okay. Kenzei's gone down there.
Oh no, he's probably down there on the second deck.
Heads down the stairs.
I'll give these guys at that table a dirty look as I head downstairs. Yeah.
So I'll just let you come down here, but just wait a minute once you get down the stairs, just in this southern area. Is everyone down here? I'm not sure if there's people on top of people. That looks like it.
2, 3, 4. I think we're missing Alina.
Oh,
She
okay.
had too much sun today, so she is passed out.
Passed out.
She's not
Okay.
feeling good yet.
Okay. So as you come down these stairs, one of the first things you see is this hooded figure sitting alone at a table at the bow. And even as they sit there, you can see that they're heavily armored, though their armor is mostly concealed by their cloak, and they have one hand resting on the hilt of a longsword. But as you enter the room, the person turns their head towards you, and then suddenly reaches up and pulls back their hood to reveal curly auburn hair tied in a knot and familiar dark brown eyes. It's Rhea Mantelworn, and she gives you a relieved grin. This is her over here. She says, "You made it! And all still together, I see. I'm so glad to see you all again."
Oh,
My-
hell.
My God! What happened? Where have you been? How
Oh,
did you escape?
oh, please, first, you must tell me, is my sister Valerie safe?
Was she?
She made it to
They're outside
Baldur's
the
Gate,
city
but
still, right?
yeah, we haven't went in to check on her if she's still safe, but they made it to Baldur's Gate at least.
She made it here. They probably didn't let her in through the Basilisk Gate. Is she in the outer city, perhaps?
Yes.
Okay, that is very relieving to hear. Thank you so much for escorting her here. I was very worried. I'm so sorry I did not meet you in the outer city. I rode hard to Baldur's Gate as we agreed and arrived in good time. It only took me 7.5 days, I think. And I went to the Basilisk Gate to ask if the city was hospitable for refugees, and I told the Flaming Fist of the cultists and the letter you found, and how it seemed someone in Baldur's Gate may have orchestrated the disappearance of Elturel, and that the gate might be in danger, but instead of listening to what I had to say, they arrested me. They said I was accusing them and creating panic, but I was only trying to warn them. Idiots! Shakes her head, frustrated.
Oh, believe me, we are on the same line of thinking. Believe me.
She says, but tell me, did you find anything out about the cultists and what happened to Elturel?
Okay, you're gonna love this. You're gonna absolutely. I'm gonna look over to kind of like our lovable look. Hey, do you see your brother?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's him over there.
He like points.
We just
down here.
I kind of like point. That's one of the bastards of the cultists that we're gonna kind of kill. Want to join in?
Oh, yes. Well, it's interesting. How did you work that out? That's actually why I'm here.
Long story. We'll catch up after the murder.
Well, hold on.
I would prefer not to call it a murder.
Okay, fine.
Catch up after the murder.
We're trying to apprehend him, and if he dies in the process, oh no.
Fine, dispatching of the criminal scum. Forgive me.
I still feel like maybe we should like try to not kill him.
Do you know
Maybe
who
try
that
to
is?
bring him to the Flaming Fist. See if that works out.
Take him to the Flaming Fist. They're the ones that arrested me.
Yeah, like their track record does not pan out. Like, seriously.
That man over there.
We either interrogate him or we kill him.
Do you know who he is? That is Amric Van Thamper, a very powerful individual. His mother, Thalemra Van Thamper, is one of the Council of Four, who rule over the city.
Oh.
Then maybe he needs to die.
Well,
Yeah.
Ransom.
John Lamore, you have gained much respect from me.
originally I came here to speak to that man, but when I saw him, well, look, you can see for yourself, he has what looks like an actual devil of some kind, sitting with him like a pet. And because of that letter you found, I didn't know what to do exactly. I've been waiting here to see what happens. I found out at the Elfsong Tavern, you see, that, as you know, I was investigating this rumor about Thavius Krieg possibly coming here, and it turns out that the High Overseer was seen in the upper city, in the company of 4 private guards employed by this family, the Van Thamper family. And so I don't know if he was being escorted by them or if he was their prisoner, and I cannot get into the upper city because the Fist are on the lookout for me. But someone at the Elfsong Tavern told me to come here because they said Amric Van Thamper is one of the Duke's sons and that he runs this business here. And so I've been trying to collect information about him. I've asked Lorela upstairs, I don't know if you met the captain. She was able to tell me some things. But also, I saw someone bring something to Amric while I was watching here. And Lorela told me it was indeed one of those private guards that works for his mother, Duke Thalemra. They came in with a strange kind of pyramid-shaped stone and left it with him. It looks like some kind of artifact, maybe magical even. And I have been waiting here, watching, trying to see if he does anything with it, but he has just been stroking his moustache and staring at it now for what seems like hours.
Well, and we'll happily take it off his hands and we'll figure out it from there.
Wait, did she say the guy who's being guarded, is that the guy that the Flaming Fist thinks is missing? I'm getting confused on my names. Who did she say was being walking around with private guards?
Oh, Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel. If you remember, I heard a rumor when I was in the barracks that before Ulder Ravengard came from Baldur's Gate, to visit with Thavius Krieg. He went there just before Elturel disappeared, and may very well have disappeared along with the city. But I heard a rumor that even though Thavius Krieg was supposed to meet him there, that he may have left Elturel only a day or so beforehand, and travelled here to Baldur's Gate, which is why it was so important for me to come here and see if I could track him down. I must inform him of what's happened, and I mean, I am sworn to him. I am sure he will know what to do.
Sure. All right. We'll sort that out.
Wait.
Should we pull the bean gambit?
What are the beans?
No, this is
super powerful beans in here. We don't even know what'll happen to you.
no, like. No, I will try it for
no bean gambit?
when it's a less confined faith.
What if we could learn about
gambit
with the beans gambit?
We will write this down in the playbooks that we can attempt to do in later sessions when we're a much more open area instead of confined to the lower levels of.
Which we're probably below water at the moment as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, also that. That's also a problem. Alright, here's these magical beans, and we just like Scooby-Doo run away from them trying to climb the towers as these pyramids just grows and push.
Yeah, but it really is a murder.
Great idea.
So you think this family maybe has Thavius Krieg somewhere in their clutches? Maybe in some sort of basement or something?
Well, I am beginning to think that. As I said, I don't know if Thavius Krieg was being held prisoner or if he was a guest, but when I came here and I saw that devil over there with Amric, I don't know, it certainly leads me to think that Thavius may be in trouble. But yeah, like I said, the Flaming Fist are after me, so I can't get into the upper city. So this was my only lead. How did you hear about Amric?
I just point to the big log that's beside me.
Kind of gives him a sidelong glance. Well, that is good at least, although in some situations perhaps combat is necessary, especially to save the High Overseer.
Right, you don't need to give me an excuse.
Cool.
But
Alright.
you'll have to ask me sometime how I escaped.
Oh yes.
Right. We'll catch up. We'll explain everything that's transpired because we had a long 3 days. I think 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. It's been a week.
Wild week.
It certainly has been some time. I'm so glad to see you all. If you were going to question Amric, perhaps I don't want to. I don't know if they're in cahoots with the Flaming Fist, or if I don't know what the situation is. And I'm obviously, you know, I don't want to give myself away. So I think, if you don't mind, I might stand back here, and perhaps I should block these stairs while you speak to him, in case he tries to escape or anything. But I'll listen.
Sure.
I'll listen, and I will, of course, have your back. She taps her longsword.
Thank you.
So, I guess big question, do we want to immediately try to question him? Or do we just immediately want to try to surprise him with just a straight combat?
We still have to, like, learn stuff from him, right?
What if we, buy him a drink? What if we, like, just be like, hey, you look like a cool guy. I like your devil. Bring him a drink.
I could say,
With a
I
bean
like
in
you,
it.
devil.
please, I will buy you a drink if you let me study your devil. I'm a research librarian. Do you think you can find that?
Yes, we should approach like fan clubs.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're here.
Are you gonna put a bean in his drink? It's like a worm and a tequila.
Oh, no.
He's gonna finish it as well. That's the tradition.
That's the Beans Gambit part 2.
intriguing.
This is worse than a rape date drug we're trying to do. No, we're trying to fucking murder him by exploding pyramid.
Hey, guarantee that that's gonna happen. It could be.
No, but the other things I'm sure can't be great in his stomach.
Well, a tree ant could sprout, and that would be great for us.
I would perhaps suggest that killing him immediately. I'm not exactly sure what your intentions are, but I would very much like to find out where Thavius Krieg is, and if he has anything to do with the cultists that you found in Elturel, whether he knows anything about Elturel. The devil is very concerning. I think it might be worth questioning him.
Fine. How about we just go straight for the knockout, and then we'll kidnap him, and we'll try to interrogate him at a different location.
Or we can approach him like normal people.
We're not normal people.
I'm definitely a normal person, Ethel says, while covered in stores.
And Marcus says, I'm definitely a normal person as well.
You can't be a normal person if half the time I've been with you, it's been another animal, so...
Maybe we'll ask Mortlock what's his favorite drink. We can purchase it on the way and to sweet talk him.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, wait,
He doesn't tell me that sort of thing. We haven't had a very good relationship for a long time. He kind of just tells me what to do and then tells me that I'm ugly.
Oh no!
If he does that to his own brother, how much do you think we're just gonna have try to have a normal conversation with this individual for a couple of complete strangers, or possibly him in the know of like, oh yeah, these people have been doing some like not various, but like good timey shit that's been disrupting my operations.
All right, here's the thing. One of us sits at the bar and sends a drink over to him, and then he goes to them, right? And then, woo, we got him caught off guard. He's not in a little corner anymore. Honestly, guys, it's getting really late for me. I think my brain is dead.
Yeah, we should definitely leave it here for the session.
Yeah,
I have Bean's Gambit. And the bar.
The Bean Gambit. And the next session we'll discuss with the full party with fresh minds and hopefully fresher heads, and we'll see what happens.
See if we can pull off this bean gambit, which I still don't really understand exactly what the bean gambit is.
Neither do I.
Nobody knows.
There's two versions of the bean gambit. Surprise him with a bean in his drink, right? We say, oh no, this is just a tradition we have, right? I don't believe that. The other bean gambit is he sees us arguing over how great our beans are. Like, we're like, no, you can't eat my super valuable beans. He becomes interested in the beans. He tries to steal a bean, and then he eats one, obviously, and then...
A standard swindle. A standard con. I think I've heard of it.
Because of bean.
The bean gambit. The famous bean gambit. Classic. Classic con.
He had to pull the bean gambit on it, so he'd be a fool to fall for it, so...
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for playing, everyone. I had a lot of fun. Bit of a shopping episode. Lots of maths.
Options is a geyser. That would be so bad.
Say again?
One of the beans options is a geyser.
Oh yeah, I've got to review the beans because I actually don't even know what the fuck they do. So I'm going to be very confused when you're like...
Character. Wait, no, I did identify on it, so we know a little bit. But all of these are bad to eat.
Cool.
Bag of beans. Where is it? Yeah, I gotta have a look at them so I'm prepared for what this fucking random shenanigans that's gonna come out of them.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Where the fuck? I thought Ethel had them. Am I just like not seeing them?
No, Alina took them.
Oh, Alina took them. Okay,
she thought I was gonna eat them, which is not maybe all the way incorrect.
Cool. All right, thanks guys. I will see you again in a fortnight.
Sounds good. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thanks
week or
again.
two,
Have
everyone.
fun.
See you next
Bye.
time.
Yep.
Would you?
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah.